idea what was heard just a moment ago when we were talking about YouTube comments. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, everyone.
It was just internet interference.
Yeah, for real. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you for joining us this Thursday night. It's a little bit different from our Foxtail group, but welcome to another episode of a Foxtail. If you're new here, welcome in. If you're a return viewer, thank you so much for coming back. We hope you're enjoying the content so far. And if you're enjoying this content and you would like to check out some other content, you can do so over on TikTok and Instagram at Blue Cottage D&D, where we make a bunch of not fantasy inspired skits. We make D&D inspired skits and a lot of homebrew material. We do like some fun skits and puzzles and game shows and all kinds of stuff. We have a great time over there. We'd love it if you guys would give us a follow. Yeah. And if you really like us and you would like to support the stream, you can do so in a couple of ways. But the biggest and most important way is checking out MidnightStrayCandleCo.com, where we make fantasy-inspired scented candles and handmade resin dice to help enhance your tabletop experience. Speaking of dice, there will be a secret dice drop happening within the next week.
It's not a secret anymore.
So if you go and follow Midnight Stray Candle Co. over on Instagram and keep an eye on stories for a Choose Your Own Adventure, and somewhere hidden in that Choose Your Own Adventure there will be a link to a actual hidden listing that you cannot find just by checking out the website. You have to click on it through the stories. There will be a
Get it together, Bill.
Nazi.
I was trying to make sure it was turned down. It already was. It was good job.
So
give me a hard time. I always roll ones. I guess I do it in real life too.
Still check.
But you rolled a natural 20 on your luck check in meeting us.
Absolutely.
Or I should say we did. Anyways, yeah, so Midnight Stray Candle Co. on Instagram, at Midnight Stray Candle Co. You can go keep your eyes peeled for that hidden listing, and there may or may not be a dice drop coming in the coming weeks, but we're going to try to have a dice drop ready. If you want to give us a follow over on Instagram, then we will announce and start posting whenever we get close to that. Or you can go check us out on Discord and follow along in there, as Discord typically gets first look and first previews. But if not, we will definitely be selling some dice at Alabama Comic-Con. On September 23rd and 24th, we will be at the BJCC in Birmingham, Alabama as vendors. Set up selling dice, we'll be selling candles, we'll be selling, I think that's all we got. We might have a couple of other things, but most of the dice and candles.
Yep.
That's the main things. And we'd love it if you guys would, if you're in the Southeast, you're looking for something fun to do, that's going to be September 23rd and 24th at the BJCC in Birmingham, Alabama. We'd love it if you guys would come by and say hello, and we would like to just put a name to a handle. So we'd love to meet you if you have just a moment to stop by the booth and say hi. So, let's see. Next week, I think this is the last stream for this week. Normally we stream this on Fridays, but Will is heading out of town, so we made some adjustments and now we're playing tonight instead. So thank you for joining us. Next week, we have one stream next week, and that's on Tuesday. Tales from the Blue Cottage will return on Tuesday to continue their adventures in piracy. It's been an experience the past couple weeks, everybody. So that'll happen next Tuesday night, but we're off Monday for Labor Day, and we're off next Friday since Will is out of town. So next week we will have one stream. However, the week after is our anniversary week as streamers. So the week after next will be our official 1 year as Twitch streamers, which means we're going to be doing something fun. We're going to be having some giveaways that week, everybody. So we'd love it if you guys would follow along and come back to us in 2 weeks from now. That's going to be September 11th, 12th, and I believe Foxtail will return on the 15th. So we'd love it if you guys would come back and check that out. We're going to be doing some giveaways. Not sure what we're going to... I know we're going to be giving away some candles, probably some minis, and maybe some other stuff. So I don't know what all we got. We got all kinds of giveaways in the works. So
if I get Froggy a D20.
Whoa! Midnight Stray D20.
Maybe I'll find.
Listen, I didn't say that. You heard it from her, right? Like, so it's canon.
I said maybe.
It's canon. Get fronts? You said it now. You already said it. They heard you. Everybody heard you.
Gotta get to jumping.
So, with that, welcome in, everyone. Thank you for hanging out with us. I see a lot of familiar names. Kit Kat, welcome in. Bearsy Pooh, Hollow, Wolf Druid Rose, Triple Dub. Everybody, y'all are wonderful. Thank you for joining us, even though this is normally an off night. Thanks for hanging out with us, anyways. So, with that, let's jump into tonight's session with a quick recap. After I change the lights.
Frog hop.
What?
What?
What'd you say?
Frog hop.
Frog hop.
Frog hop.
Oh my goodness. What is going on?
Am I missing something?
You and I
Like, we're out of tune, man. If
You
something
said
happened
jump
when we're...
in, and I said frog hop.
Oh, okay. Okay, alright.
Duh.
Okay.
What is this? A low-hanging fruit.
Yes. And I snatched it.
Snatched it.
Oh, Triple Dub, I am so sorry. Billy?
Snack
Triple Dub is
time.
requesting Billy's snack
Billy
time.
snack time.
Billy
What we got for
Snack
tonight?
Corner.
There is a caramel and chocolate bar from a holiday favorite company.
Did you know that that company used to sell an egg that it was banned in America because kids were eating the toy that was inside it?
That's the wrong.
Check the company.
Oh.
I never knew there was an egg. I guess I swallowed a lot of eggs. I mean, toys.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
And then we've got some
I saw that.
lemony hard candies.
Okay.
Ooh, I like
Some
those. The
candy
hands.
coated beans.
Ooh, candy
flavor?
coated beans.
Beans.
Wait,
And-
toss those to me. Candy coated beans. I'm curious.
Birdie Bots.
What flavor are they?
Huh?
They're
What the
Every
heck? What is
flavor?
this? I've never. This is a thing.
Is that the Cracker
Yeah.
Barrel
No.
kind too? Is this a different one?
I've never heard of such. Have
What
y'all?
the fuck?
Do they taste?
Where did you find those?
Why would you want to eat them if they taste?
Bears and Pooh knows what they are.
No
Yes,
way.
Bears, that's correct.
Ain't no way.
How did you know that?
That's not a real thing. I'm looking at it, but it's not real.
You can have some samples. There's
I won't for science.
Yeah, so here, I'm curious. I'm curious.
and then there's some just real generic. It used to be popular hard candies that are now chewy candies.
Do they make you happy?
Yes, they make me happy.
What you said?
Might even say. And Johnny?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Thanks, Triple Dub, for reminding me. I almost skipped over snack time. That's my bad. You'll probably have to remind me again on next Tuesday. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do snack time. I need to add it to my list of things.
Put it on the whiteboard.
I need to put it on the whiteboard over here so that I remember it. Billy's snack time. So thank you, Billy, for telling us your
got
eggs.
more stash down there, but I probably won't get to those.
Okay, if we do get to those, we'll maybe in the second half.
No, I'll be like, I've already eaten plenty tonight. Dinner was great.
Did you finish off the...
So with that,
I guess he's about to
jump into
You got the
tonight's
final
session.
blow, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because we're
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
you
did.
did. You got the
Yeah.
final blow with the crossbow.
Yeah, I thought you did.
It was the
You
most
did.
anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Everybody was just like,
Terrible.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all dead. Time to go home.
All right.
I think we only hit it like 4 times.
Yeah. And I was like, you stay alive. You stay alive. You stay alive.
You get a heal.
All right. So with that, let's jump back in. Last we left off, you all had rescued some fairies, so a couple of pixies and a carbuncle as well as a sylph from a group of individuals known as the Snatchers. A group of mostly canines along with one feline sorceress who they go around collecting fairies and selling them for a profit to probably to people that are going to grind them up and use them as spell components. You did manage to save them and set them free. However, the 2 pixies decided to tag along with you, as well as the carbuncle. He's staying close. But the pixies said that they were stolen away from their home and they don't know how to return. They know that it was several days south, but they don't know exactly where. They told you that you could look for a very large rock at the edge of a forest, that it would be, they would know what it is when they see it.
Golden moss.
So, with this, you decided to make your way south to try and find their home and return them back to it. However, you came across a honey farm on the way. You met a old grizzly bear named Ralph Huntington, who ran Huntington Farms, but they had been plagued with these strange wasps in recent weeks. These wasps that would just come and attack their beehives and just completely decimate the colony. So he said that he had a couple of field hands that had attempted to hunt down the wasps, but then they ran away, never to return. You were all given this task, and for the very handsome fee, in fact, I think it was, what was it?
80.
Yeah, 80 per piece,
per.
right? Yeah. So
It
it
was
was
too sweet to
And a jar
pass
of
up.
honey.
80 gold pieces each. You decided, and as well as a jar of honey, a piece. You decided to hunt this nefarious wasp nest. You looked for some clues. Found a trail of dead wasps from the last time they burned one of the colonies down, trying to kill all of the wasps. And it led you deeper into this forest on the outside of town, where you found the largest wasp you have ever laid eyes on. It was some 8-9 feet long, with a wingspan just as long as it is wide. It had crawled out of a burrow in the ground and attacked you with thousands of wasps at its side, all of these swarms. It did not go well for the four of you.
No.
It did not go well
No.
at all. Wiley, you had a really good first round.
Yeah.
You had a great first round.
That was an amazing start.
You had an amazing
Feeling confident.
first round.
Yeah.
Pumped up that confidence, and then
Immediately shattered.
yeah, immediately broken as all 5 of the wasp swarms, as well as the hell wasp, attacked you and just laid your ass out.
Erased.
Literally.
You. Yeah.
Bag attempted to save you by dragging you into the tunnel before Sylvie could get to you to heal you. Sylvie, as you were hiding and waiting, trying to find a way out of the situation, Tim just got picked up in the air and stabbed a few times with that giant stinger until he fell unconscious as well. You had to rush to his aid. It was chaos. You tried to escape by burrowing underneath the ground, but then learned very quickly this creature can hear you and was attacking you as you were burrowing, trying to get away. Wiley went down twice. Tim went down. It was an absolute nightmare. However, finally you emerged from the burrow, and while you were on your heels running, throwing attacks and spells and crossbow bolts, running through the forest, you finally were able to bring the creature down. With Wiley managing to sink one good crossbow bolt right between its giant eyes. The creature fell, and soon after you were able to destroy all of the swarms of hornets.
Thanks to her.
And that is where, and you did get the stinger out of the creature. And that is where we're going to pick up tonight's session as the two, as you two, you look horrible. You look like, at this point, like a lump of cottage cheese. Everything's just kind of bulbous, and there's a little bit of like pus kind of spewing out of some of the
Stop, I like
stingers.
cottage cheese.
It is gnarly looking. It is atrocious. You itch, you hurt.
Can't open my eyes.
What'd you say?
I don't think you two got stung even once, really.
I did.
You got stung
I got
once.
poisoned.
Yeah, that's right. You did get stung once. Yeah.
So I'm like pulsing red.
Yeah. But you were able to get the stinger from the beast, and that's where we're going to pick up tonight's session. As you're standing over the body, Sylvie's just holding the stinger in her hand.
What do we do with this? I mean, I got it because I was mad, but do you think we could sell it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to set it down right now. We should probably see where this thing came from. You two can't see, so you can help me.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Came from the ground.
What?
Okay. Huh?
The ground.
Oh, like underneath the ground. But but where did it come from? Like, it didn't just pop out of the ground.
From my mama.
Well, then that means there's probably more of them.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go check its burrow?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna.
Yep.
You guys want to take a seat?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe rest a short while?
Anybody in that aloe vera?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me help you.
I think I did this last time
You
too.
did.
Druid craft.
Druid craft some salve. So you druid craft a little salve and just kind of like a little plant. And you break it off and get the sap out of it, and just you have to do it a few times. There's a lot of stings on these two.
Ralph?
Ow!
It's probably gonna leave a few scars. I hope you're not averse to scars.
My fur's gonna grow over, right?
It should.
Okay.
I don't
Well,
know.
it is a
Yeah, I don't know about
scar.
you.
That
But
water will pretty mess you up.
what did Ralph tell us was a good?
Oh, he had some
Something.
salve for it,
He has
Yeah.
some.
but we have to go.
Yeah,
Look
we'll,
at you. Look at you.
we'll have to go back. Call me Butterfingers.
Call me butter.
You got any
All right,
of
I'm-
those?
Walking over, walking over to the burrow.
Alright. So the two of you head over to the burrow, and as you approach it, you notice there is this pale green glow that's slowly pulsing from within.
That's spooky.
It is spooky.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself. You think we're okay? Yeah, how you looking?
I go invisible.
Oh, crap! Where'd you go? Oh,
Now you don't have to
okay.
feel it.
Listen, we didn't leave you, Tim.
I just felt like it.
You just ran into the fray and stopped paying attention to what was going on. Okay.
I'll be back.
Oh, you going by yourself?
Maybe.
Okay. I'll cast guidance on you. Send me a message if anything goes wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, make a stealth check with advantage.
With advantage.
With advantage.
I like advantage. God damn it.
You have guidance.
Repeat it next
You
year.
have
You have guidance, and also, I
Yes, I do
almost
now.
forgot to mention, thanks to Wolf Druid Rose and Hollow Help, you are all blessed as well.
Just
so
once.
Just once.
Yes.
Okay.
It's only been 5 minutes.
I don't want to hear it. 15.
Okay. 15.
I did not use my. I used guidance.
Okay. All right. So as you carefully begin to make your way into this burrow, you get about 30 or 40 feet down. I guess, like I said, you see at the end of the burrow, there is something giving off that glow. You can't quite make out what it is yet. As something catches your attention to the left and the right, you see the entirety of this cavern is covered in wasp nest, and you can hear them steadily humming. There are still thousands more in here. They don't notice you. A couple of them fly by, and one kind of like slaps you in the face, but it can't see you, and then makes its way out. You step a little further in, and as you approach, you notice what this glow is. It is a pile of eggs.
How many?
They're all about roughly an inch in diameter, at least several hundred, if not more. It's a lot. And they're just giving off this faint, pale glow.
If I put them in my backpack, will they go invisible too? Anything I carry can't be seen inside of a pouch that I have.
I think it's when you cast a
It's
spell.
when you cast a spell. Otherwise, it's just going to be
So
a
it's gonna
floating egg.
float.
Yep.
Okay, I'll head back out to Sylvie.
Okay.
Don't do that! Ugh, you scared the poop out of me.
It's just as I thought.
What'd you see in there?
Eggs.
Oh,
Hundreds of them.
hundreds?
Hundreds of them. Plus thousands of wasps. Wiley, you want to go fight some more wasps?
Should we just throw a
Why?
torch in
You
there and
think
let
you're
it...
funny? I think this is a game.
Tim, you got another charge?
Don't know what.
Like fumigate? Yeah.
Nope.
Do you think if we just threw a torch in there and let it blaze? Like slowly burn everything up?
You think the eggs are really flammable?
I don't know. The whole burrow
Mother.
might be.
Mother wasn't.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Make a nature check, Sylvie.
Ooh. Oh, damn it. 7.
You are basically a druid. Why are you so bad at nature checks?
Nature is intelligence.
Oh.
That's true.
Intelligent.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
She's not very smart. And I rolled a 4.
Yeah, that's our big problem here. Still not rolling very well. Yeah,
Yeah.
that scroll is done. That was just a single charge.
It was indeed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would have been nice to have here.
I don't know. I could thunderwave it and cave it in.
Were the eggs, were they the Like big wasp eggs or
I don't know.
little
He
ones?
saw him, not me.
Big. Each egg is about the size of one of these wasps.
Oh, there's so many. What are we gonna do?
That's-
They're just gonna keep respawning and coming back, and then we're not gonna get rid of his problem. And then he's gonna think we scammed him.
Or we could scam him.
No, I don't want to scam him.
No, this,
I think we at least need to tell him
no,
about it
this,
if we don't
these
do
things gotta
anything.
die. Or-
He's gotta die.
Well, we don't have to
We
do
don't
it.
have
We
to.
can tell him. We can bring him back. Be like, look, this is your problem. Unless
Oh,
you,
he's
yeah.
got those suits.
Yeah. He might be better suited to handle it. He
And
might know
this
what to
suit's
do with
gonna
it.
protect you from that big old
Better
spine over there.
suited. I got it.
No.
I can cover up the burrow now.
Yeah,
We can cave it in for now.
at least, yeah. Keep him from getting out.
Yeah.
Or if they got another way out somewhere.
Well, that's neither here nor there because we can't explore the whole catacombs without.
Did it look
Probably
like there
died.
was tunnels?
From what you could tell,
Or
it
was
looked like it
one?
just ended. It went in about 60 feet or so, and then came to a close. Right at the very end, there was a large opening, and that's where all the eggs were at.
I don't want to die today.
But you didn't see any tunnels headed anywhere else. It actually did not look like the wasps made that tunnel. It looks like it was probably there and they just inhabited it.
Could be like a big rock and roll it in and smush it.
Yeah, I like that idea.
That's a good idea.
I don't know
Making
where we're
gong
gonna go.
Yeah,
rock
where are we
like
gonna
that,
find a big rock? That's
yeah.
it.
That's the big problem.
That's the big problem. I'm just gonna.
I'm giving solutions.
I'm gonna cave it
okay?
in.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
You're just gonna make them mad. What if you crush some eggs?
Well,
and
they
come out?
were a ways in. No, I'm not gonna cave it in on them. Just out here at the surface.
Yeah, so they can't get out.
I'm not trying to kill them right now.
Yeah.
Just trap them.
That way, when we come back with the bear, we can uncover it and show him. What's his name?
You ready?
I mean,
You guys want to back away?
I forgot his name. What's his name?
Ralph.
Ralph. Ralph Huntington.
Ralph
There it
Huntington.
is.
All right. Here I go.
Bear
You
next
wanna-
to it 'cause he's not a human.
I'm gonna try to cover this thing. I might need maybe some help at some
Okay.
point.
Okay, here you go.
Thanks.
Silver cast guidance on you. Bag. You're gonna try and just cover it up.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big burrow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to like go in at the side and like cave it in so that it collapses.
Make an athletics check.
I'm backed up.
Yep, I'm in the forest.
Guide me. Fuck a wasp. Okay. 18.
18.
18.
18 is very good.
18 is
So
very
you-
good, he said.
As you begin to curl up around the edge, you carefully, I mean, you've dug a lot of burrows. Dug a lot of burrows. You look at the sides, you poke the dirt with your gauntlet to see what the rigidity of the stone and everything is. Make sure there's no major stones that are supporting everything. Make sure it's just dirt, just packed compounded dirt, and it is. And you make short work digging around the edge, making these two pillars on either side, just kind of digging out around it, just enough to hold up the top. And then as you make your way out, it just comes collapsing in.
I walk out really cool like, but I'm still invisible so no one sees.
So you all have no idea where Bag is. You just watch as the top collapses.
Oh, well, I hope he's not inside.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate.
It would be.
But we
Bag.
still have to complete the job.
Yeah.
We get his cut, right?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Hello?
That was not worth 80 gold.
Oh, no, it wasn't. Glad to see you're not on the other side.
Yeah, same.
You think you got him?
Literally and
It's
figuratively.
covered. It's covered. Any
Alright.
wasps come flying out of there?
As you collapse it in with an 18, you hear on the other side, you hear this very muffled.
Maybe they'll
Now.
suffocate. Can they suffocate?
But you
Alright,
don't.
take a while.
Yeah.
You don't see them. Doesn't seem like any are crawling out in any way. You collapsed it in like a solid 10 feet of dirt. So, yeah.
Alright,
Back to the farm.
back to the farm.
So
Need some rest and some honey.
Where the pixies?
As
You
you
guys are with him?
Okay.
as you all begin to make your way back, Wiley, you hear this, and you look over to the left, and you see that little carbuncle kind of looking at you. Kind of.
Bug, if you're around, can you translate?
You're gonna heal 6 hit points as his crystal begins to glow, and he just like slowly boops you with his nose, and then just quickly takes off running and back down into his hole.
He said, "You're welcome, you ungrateful raccoon."
Alright.
So,
He's not all bad.
No, he's not all bad. I'll keep that in mind.
so the 4 of you make your way with your pixie friends all the way back to the Huntington Farms. At this point, it is nightfall. The sun has set because it was getting to be close to sunset when you arrived at and fought the wasp. Now that you spent a little time around here, so by the time you get back, the sun has set. You can see from the main homestead of the Huntington Farms, there's some lights on the inside. There's another premises outside, or another building out back that you assume is probably where the field hands live during the time that they're here. There's a little bit of candlelight kind of glowing from within there as well. You don't hear any more buzzing at nighttime. There's the occasional zzz, zzz, but most of the buzzing goes to a quiet halt now that the sun is set. What do you do?
This is the bear.
Yeah, let's go see the bear. Hello?
You make your way to the front of the house and you knock on the door. Just 1 minute. You see the bear as Ralph kind of opens up the door, and you see at this point as he's out of his beast suit. He is wearing like these really big coveralls with like a long sleeve tunic underneath. It's a little baggy. You can see as his fur just kind of sticks out of the cuffs. Oh, well, how did it go then?
It went.
It was a process.
As he looks at, oh, you two look horrible.
Yeah.
What happened?
Should have seen
Well-
him after the fight.
We found a really big one. And I'm
You should
gonna
stay her down.
let the stinger down in the wings.
I see.
There's a lot of little ones and one big one.
Well,
Did you know about this guy?
I did not.
Inside
massive.
check.
Huh? Make an insight check.
Uh, 24.
24. All right. With a 24?
Yeah.
Seems honest. What you can tell. He kind of. I had absolutely no idea that there was something like this down there. I apologize. However, I am glad that I hired professionals to deal with it.
Sav.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
He
they
kind of
need
turns
somebody
around. He
else
sees
to
he. Come inside. Come inside. He makes his way back into the kitchen area. As you enter in, you do smell something that smells very tasty. Well, you two can't smell it. You're swollen up like crazy. Two of you smell something very tasty. It smells like you can smell a bit of honey. You smell spices, a little bit of cayenne. You smell fish. So it smells like he has done some kind of tasty dinner. A few moments later, he comes back with a small jar, and he starts to take the top of it, and then he just closes the top. You might need all of it. Here you go.
What's in it? Can I ask?
Secret recipe, I'm afraid.
Ah, dang it.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I don't think
It
you're-
smells horrible. It smells really bad.
You can smell again though.
You start to put it all over yourself, and immediately, everything burns for a split second, and then it immediately cools, and the itching goes away, almost instantly.
You gotta try it, Tim. It's the real deal.
Secret recipe. Hold on. Leave a little bit in the jar. Please.
Wait for it. Yeah.
Oh, well, then I suppose I will go ahead and give you your reward. 80 gold pieces per and a jar of honey each, yes?
Yes.
Did your field hands have families?
Well, most of them do, but not here.
Give mine to their family. I don't think they ran away.
Oh, the ones that... Oh, I see.
Oh, do you
Well, you should still take your reward. I'll be sure to send something to their families. There's my condolences.
Oh, no.
They worked for me for 3 seasons now. That's very disappointing. They were good field hands.
That's depressing.
Well, that's the life.
So it goes
At the bee farms.
in the bee biz.
Indeed.
Who
Indeed it
would've
does.
known?
So, here you are. Pays you each. Acquires some honey. Thank you again for your services, young seekers. I appreciate it. And best of luck on your journeys.
Oh, do you mind if we stay outside on the farms?
Of course not. Not at all.
Are you sure?
I mean, no, you're more than welcome to. Just avoid the bee hives, I suppose.
I just didn't
But
want
the
to
wasp problem is solved, yes.
Sorta.
Well,
You have any more suits that might fit us?
Yes, I do, actually. It might be a little big.
So we got rid of a lot of them, and then the really big one, but we kind of went down in the barrel, and there are a lot more. There are a lot of eggs. You said hundreds?
Hundreds of eggs.
Hundreds and more wasps.
Oh, would a keg of oil help?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, that would really
Yeah.
help.
Help yourself to it then. If it's going to rid me of my wasp problem, then by all means take care of it. Yes. You'll find the kegs in the small barn. It kind of points to a shed nearby.
Everything carries with.
yeah, right here.
You know where them cakes are.
No, but we're about to find out.
We can manage it.
We can rope.
Yeah. Just don't bust it on the way.
I think we can do it.
And we should try it at night instead of in the daylight. Maybe first light before light in the
Yeah,
morning.
you can do that, Tim. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah. I don't know if it really matters.
Well, didn't they get quiet when they got dark?
The bees did. I don't know.
Well, I don't want to get stung anymore, okay?
I'm pissed.
Make a nature check, Tim.
It's nature, I guarantee you. Not my nature.
Natural.
Natural 20?
Yeah.
Nice.
That reminds me, with a natural 20, everybody.
Prediction.
Let's do the prediction for tonight.
Heck and heck.
First
Let's
natural
go,
20 of the
let's-
night.
Everybody said 19.
Oh no.
That's
You know, that's okay. It's still a natural 20.
Are all of us bad at intelligence?
I think I might.
I mean, it would track. It would
So there
totally
is
check
one
out.
natural 20 on the night. Keep dropping.
For sure.
I got a +2.
Okay.
Hey, you
You're the
need to
smartest
be.
of
I'm
us.
wily.
One natural 20 on the night. Everybody place your prediction to win some channel points in tonight's session.
Channel
You got 10 minutes. So. All right. With that, with a 19, you would know, Tim, being a town guard, you've had the occasional little otter or beaver have to pull you aside to handle some paper wasp nest. You know the best time to take care of them is nighttime. They're not active.
Ah, dang it.
What?
Well, okay, let's sit and heal up a little bit before we go back.
Yep.
And
we
then
do
feel
it
like
tonight.
right before the sun comes up, if you want to. Get there, before the sun comes up.
I think we've got I got a plan. Way work. Poke a little hole in the top. Pour the oil. Drop a torch. Done.
Does this plan require me to be there?
Not at all.
Oh,
But you might also be interested. I think we should try to steal some of those eggs.
What are you gonna do with it?
Sell them.
Then it'd be
But what
like,
if they hatch before? We don't know
You
what
know-
the lifespan is on that thing.
Bullshit.
Ugh.
but do we want those killer wasps in the wrong hands?
Yeah.
Do we want money in our hands?
Yeah, but I was thinking
I gotta let him in.
steal a little bit of the, well, not steal, borrow a little bit of the oil from the kegs.
In the
Guys, why are you so desperate? It's sad.
desperate.
Yeah.
She's desperate.
Not desperate.
Yeah, not desperate for anything. So
Yeah.
when you
Desperate.
get older, you understand.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We're advantageous.
What?
That's what we are. We are.
Because you don't need all that oil to burn the whole thing down. Take
Really
a take
not.
for ourselves.
What are you gonna do with the oil?
Yeah.
Sell the oil?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I
Ugh.
think those eggs would
It
be
stinks
mighty expensive.
of desperation.
yeah, but if those things were to hatch, we'd have another problem on our hands.
It's true.
And those things almost killed me personally.
So,
and
okay.
Tim.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys, I'll go take care of the nest.
Okay.
Don't
No.
even worry about it.
No.
When you,
You wanna go?
No. Yeah, I'm gonna come with you. I don't
What do you-
trust you. You're
what do
gonna
you
sneak those eggs out.
Okay.
What are you
Okay.
thinking, Tim?
well, did you tell us?
You can come. You can
Yeah,
come.
they were going.
I don't know. Did you tell us the eggs were anything off about the eggs? Anything special?
Yeah, they were glowing.
What?
Green.
What color? Green.
Green.
Like maybe the withering green.
Could be withered. Could also be good studies for
All right.
us.
You made a point. Maybe we take one as a sample.
Just one.
Just
yeah,
one.
Maybe
Yeah.
10.
Why can this
Potentially
thing not
100.
be dead? Just kill it.
Well, to
It's dead
end,
already.
end the fight against the withering, Sylvie, we need tactics. We need something that
You
works.
gonna raise this a wasp?
No, it almost killed me.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna drive
How are you
that
gonna
point.
control it?
No,
No.
but maybe Alistair.
Mm-mm.
When he wakes up, we can ask him about things.
I'll put the eggs in a secure jar.
Yeah.
Even if they do hatch, they'll be.
If you die, it's not my fault.
It never was. Never was. You are not. You are in control of yourself and no one else.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let anybody
Okay,
tell you
don't
otherwise.
sell those things.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Sure.
I'm
I'm
not
definitely
gonna-
not gonna sell
I'm
them.
not gonna sell them.
Yeah,
Insight
definitely
check.
never gonna sell them.
Both of you make deception checks.
I'm
Make
not
an insight
crossing
check.
my
I'm
fingers
making-
right now.
I'm making a persuasion check. I'm not.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
I'm,
Yeah, definitely a persuasion check.
yeah.
22.
22. Stay in there. Okay, that's actually pretty good. But I'm not
You choose
casing that.
now to roll high. Punk.
Shouldn't lie to me.
Shouldn't lie to me.
Yeah,
Really
that's a
not.
+0. I have no charisma.
Yeah, they are. Wiley is not going to sell
I'm
it,
not
but
gonna
you can
sell
see him side eyeing Tim, or not Tim. But you see him side eyeing Bag. Bag's definitely going to sell them, and Wiley's 1,000% going to collect a little bit of that too.
How did you know?
No. I said no.
You know, if it
Listen,
is a withering, we
if-
don't want to spread it.
Yeah.
Right?
It's true.
Well,
So
listen.
true.
Where does this desperation for money come from?
All right, you've convinced me. I won't sell them.
No, tell me.
I like money
But why?
because I like things, fancy armor, nice helmets,
And we can buy all of those things.
and we can buy more of them with more money.
But you're putting people in danger for that money.
But I'm putting myself ahead with that money.
That's selfish.
Yes.
Don't be that way.
Yes, it is. You read all
Don't
that
be
in
that
books?
Selfless.
Yeah. We're supposed to be
I have
heroes.
saved so many people. Whether I saved them for them or whether I save them for me, what does it really matter?
It matters.
They're safe.
Because
What do you
that's
think?
what makes you
Safe
a
and sound.
hero or a villain.
I'll be a villain. I'll be a rich villain.
Whatever. I'll be disappointed in
I
you.
love your altruism. That's
Yeah.
great.
Mhm. Yep.
But I love money more.
Okay.
Money won't save the world.
Well, I'll give you my cut then.
Okay. Thanks.
It's still gonna be a
Change
villain.
my mind.
Oh, well then I'm not gonna. Guess what? You don't get any more guidance.
Silly, no.
Sylvie storms off.
Well,
Looks like it's just me going to take care of this nest now.
no, I'm definitely not going.
Yeah, I figured. Jem,
But-
you coming?
Hold on, let me check. I think I'm coming.
No lassoing anything else, okay?
It's not
Okay.
lasso, right?
Thousands of wasps.
It's sort of lasso wasp, so I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna come.
You coming? Gotta go get the
So who all's
keg of
going?
oil.
You know, we gotta take the oil. It's gonna be hard to take a keg of oil. One
Why
person.
did you decide to take a rest, or are you going?
Yeah, I'm staying back.
All right. So you and Sylvie are staying back.
Yep.
You two, you go and you grab the keg. The keg. It's a pretty decent size keg of oil, and you just begin to roll it down through the into
How
the.
many hit points up on it? I'm going anyhow.
The two of you begin to roll it
Really
into the
sit
woods.
back.
Making your way, it takes you some time because I mean it's almost a mile behind the farm. It takes you a little while to get there with the keg. You have to roll it over some roots and through some bushes, but eventually you do make your way back to where the burrow is and you got the keg now. So you see it ahead of you.
Keep a lookout. Don't let anybody come. I'm gonna go set the keg kind of like right on top of where the, is the entrance, and then 60 feet. I want to put it like kind of right towards the middle,
Okay.
and then
It's like a minute to like cover them all.
do what?
Are you gonna be able to
I'm
cover
just
them
gonna
all?
pour it in there.
Well, how big was it? Is that like this one keg? Is it gonna get anywhere?
Yeah, it'll go. I'll make sure. And then I'm gonna go invisible again,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go down to where the end is, kind of step off the tunnel and dig straight down and dig underneath the eggs.
All right.
Before you leave,
Make a stealth check.
give me an egg.
Okay. That's nice.
Burning that bless.
Yep. 11.
Okay.
I'm not going into the
What were we
tunnel.
thinking?
I'm going around the tunnel and underneath.
Uh huh.
Okay.
You're going like underneath the whole burrow essentially and getting 11.
That was just the first level.
You dig underneath where the eggs are at. You kind of pull apart a little bit of the surface.
Tiny little holes just so the eggs
Tiny
fall
little
through.
hole. As you see a green glow, but there's something between you and it. You don't see the eggs. You see like some kind of cloth that's giving off a bit of a green glow.
I'm gonna cover that back up
Okay.
and go back up and kind of up the side. Little peephole.
Kind of up the side. Poke a little peephole out of the burrow here. So you see the eggs. But now that you're getting a closer look from a different angle, there's something beneath them. They're piled on top of something. It's a good sized mound, and you see kind of sifting out from beneath the eggs, in between the cracks, there's a little bit of like a mist, kind of like the fog of the withering, just a little, just tendrils out a bit and then vanishes. And there's something mixed in with those eggs at the bottom.
Covering up the peephole and going back up. Sorry, Tim. No eggs. We're not getting any eggs. There's something down there. I don't want to fuck with it.
What's down there?
I don't know. Something with the withering fog. I can't tell if it's living or dead or what
So
it is.
a withering.
Yeah, something about the withering. So we're not getting any eggs. Sylvie will be so pleased. Tell her that I decided not to take the eggs. Okay?
Yeah.
Or no, better, just don't talk. Just don't say anything. Cool? Okay, perfect. And then I'm gonna move down over top of the eggs, dig a hole, like tiny hole, just enough to where I can start pouring oil in.
What the?
What's
How
that?
close are you to the eggs?
Right above them.
Can we stick my sword of withering down there and see if they do anything?
Ooh. Is it worth the risk?
It's just the hole. Can they come out? The eggs are eggs. Did you see any live ones?
I don't know what the thing underneath the eggs is.
Well, maybe
It
it'll
could
move.
be another big hell wasp.
Did it look like one?
No, but it looked like a mound. It looked like something that could
Can you
kill
be
us.
more descriptive? A mound's gonna kill us.
Potentially.
But it'd be nice to know if it would be, if we could get like our shards and we'd make the withering, wither.
Nothing happened with my shard. I was right there. The
Yeah.
tendrils came towards me. Yeah.
So then my sword shouldn't do anything either, really.
Probably not.
Alright. Drown him and burn him.
Drown him and burn him.
Torture him.
Maybe we'll kill it. Maybe we'll have to.
I'm
Really
running
not.
if they come out.
Yeah.
Like really fast, as fast as my skunk legs can carry me. And if you're in front of me, I'm just knocking you over, okay?
Listen, I'm invisible, so.
When
You
don't
are
get
the
in front of
only
me, I'll
one
still
here.
knock you over.
Oh, I should have had advantage on that stealth check. Right? Because I'm invisible? Or no? I don't know. Maybe not.
It's different because you were burrowing around.
Sure. Sound, noise.
Mhm.
Little hole. And I'm just dumping oil in it.
Dig a little hole down. It's only, I mean, the burrow is only about 6 feet, so you have to dig down a little bit. And when you get to the point that you just like take out your sword and start just kind of carving a little hole out until you can see the green glow. And then you hear zzz, the wasp lands right on your nose. Zzz, flies up and out. Alright, you begin to dump the oil.
Yeah.
Alright.
I guess we didn't put on those suits. That was pretty stupid of us. Totally forgot about that. I definitely asked about it, but
I'm over there with my tinderbox and a torch getting going.
Alright.
I'm dumping the whole. The
As
entire.
the oil begins to just kind of, as it hits the top of the eggs, you see the eggs begin to roll off the pile, kind of sliding off of each other in the oil. It comes, I mean, it's a big pile, it's a big mound. As the last little bit just kind of falls off and they slide over the top, they uncover something, and you see beneath them, you see what looks to be a weasel's skull. And you see his clothes, and then in the socket, it's dark, and then all of a sudden you see a little eye looking back at you.
Tim, torch. Dig a hole, drop the cat, drop the torch, and fucking run.
So you just
You gotta come up the hole you made to get in to get there.
Run.
so as it begins, you see as it begins to pull its way out. As it moves, you see as all the eggs drop, and you notice there are two other corpses beneath. One of them appears feline, the other one appears like a bear. As they begin to pull themselves up, the eggs are falling off, there's this mist curling around them. And it is this inferno that lights in this furnace. This underground furnace just ignites. You hear as they just let out this. And then as you're running away, there's this. As all the heat escapes from the tiny hole that you left, the pressure blows it out, all the smoke begins to emanate upwards. As you're running, you pick one off, it's a wasp. It's dead. As they're just come raining down from the sky. And the two of you go tearing off. The two of you, back at Huntington Farms, taking your rest, you hear this like distant thunder.
I don't think it was supposed to rain. I checked the little stone. Maybe they did it.
Maybe they did, or maybe
Hope Bag comes back with burn marks.
saying that you weren't gonna give him guidance was a little harsh, wasn't it? So
I don't think so. He's willing to put other people in danger. That's pretty selfish.
have you asked him why?
I did, and he dodged the question.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Well, I'm sure he has his reasons.
possibly.
Two of you hear something snap in the woods, like in the brambles nearby.
Oh,
Perception.
Make perception checks.
That's not as bad as it looks. That's a 9.
still pretty bad.
Wiley, you look in the direction and there's nothing there, and then all of a sudden one of the boils on your face just begins to burn. You're like, ah! You're looking for the salve immediately. You take a whiff of the air and you smell sulfur It smells like maybe some kind of herbs. You smell incense. You don't see anything.
Would I recognize any of those ingredients for spells?
Make an Arcana check. That's unfortunate.
That's an 8.
8. Magic comes naturally to you.
Yeah.
You've never had to use components in your life.
This person's fancy. I smell something.
Smell
And
something.
then it
Yeah.
goes away.
Oh, it's gone.
What does it smell like?
I don't know. Is it earthy incense? It's weird.
Coming
I
from
think somebody was in the woods watching us.
watching us in the woods.
Yeah.
And then you hear. You only see Tim running back. You see, you do watch these branches are suddenly just snapping on their own, like some invisible force is chasing after Tim as Tim just comes running through the forest.
I only see Tim.
Yeah,
Do you think Bag's invisible?
probably. He always does that.
Do you think those dogs and that cat caught up to us?
Would they be able to go invisible?
I don't know. I mean, they
I
can
mean,
just be
we
super
had
stealthy.
to jump on them by
We did.
a long.
Yeah. I might just want to be extra vigilant.
Incoming!
Whoa!
Oh, you alright?
How'd it go?
Is there anything following us?
I didn't see anything.
It was raining wasps.
That's a good thing.
They were withered bodies.
That's not a good thing.
withered bodies.
Where?
Skeletons down and beneath the eggs.
And they weren't
Did you-
in the withering.
Well, they looked like they were made of withering. Like it looked like they were
Like the
emanating
frog
withering.
from before.
Ooh.
Potentially, yeah.
With it touched.
Is it evolving?
I don't know.
I don't know. If it made that hornet the way it was, who's to say it couldn't have spread to the... I'm assuming the
corpses?
deceased, yeah.
Yeah. But how can things live outside the withering now?
I don't know.
That hasn't
Yes.
always been the case, right?
No, this is unique experience. Typically, the withered cannot leave the fog.
That's what I was saying.
The first time that you've ever seen that happen. However, that fog, there was just trace amounts of it from what you could tell. You're not sure if they were coming from the withered or if they were coming from the eggs. But you could tell it's like the withering was just in that spot.
Interesting.
Oh, did you kill him?
I didn't stay to find
Barbecue.
out, but it was raining wasps,
No.
dead wasp on us, so.
Barbecue.
Well,
No,
Skeleton
I-
screamed,
Okay,
so I.
okay.
helped
Good
them a
time.
little bit, if nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Probably good.
Probably.
Probably good.
Okay.
If you want to go back and check.
I'm good.
And the fire spewed out of the ground. Spewed, I mean, like.
Ooh.
So I think they're probably burned.
We'll have to remember that for future
Well-
tactics.
You know, you say that, but that wasp earlier was kind of resistant to fire.
Yeah.
That
Might
was
not
a lot
have
of
done
fire.
anything on the eggs, but at least it got the other wasp.
Yeah. Maybe we can check back in the morning, make sure the job's done.
Sure.
That's a good idea. Anything cool happened over here while we were gone? You guys talked to the bear?
No, we just
No.
had a little heart to heart.
That's
Yep.
nice.
Heart to heart with
Sylvie.
y'all like heart to heart, like you got feelings.
No, yeah,
like a
but
conversation that friends have, Tim.
some of us have feelings about
Yes.
some other people.
Unlike others.
Not touching that with my quick staff. I'm going to sleep.
Not very intelligent. I have no idea what you're talking about.
So, Wiley, you go ahead and lay out your
Yep,
bedroll and
yep.
lay down. So,
Good night, Riley. Cat's guidance.
and you watch as Sylvie just reaches out and she touches, there's this little glow that it just kind of flows over Wiley.
I'm
And
gonna
then
have
she,
good dreams tonight.
You needed that. Good job.
I don't need your affirmations. I know I do a good job.
I'm really proud of you for that thought process. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Self-assuredness is nice.
No, it's not.
Good night, back.
Good night, Tim. A minor illusion, a little glow on Tim.
So,
It's good to see this romance blossoming. Good night, guys.
so you all lay down to get ready for your long rest.
Is anybody gonna take watch? I heard something in the woods.
You heard
Like what?
something in the woods? Yeah,
Yep.
what are you talking about?
I heard something break and then I smelled something.
What'd you smell?
It was earthy, incensey. Could have been someone.
Did you cast guidance on them?
No.
That's good. Can I look in the woods?
Sure, make an investigation check.
Ooh, that's better. 18.
18. So you make your way over to the woods and you begin to kind of look around in the direction that Sylvie pointed you. You look at the bushes, you don't see anything. You do find a snapped twig where it looks like something like stepped on it and broke it. You can see it definitely looks like something stepped on it. As it snapped, kind of pushed into the mud a little bit. But other than that, you don't see anything, really. There's definitely something here, but you have no idea what it was.
No tracks, no cart path, no.
Not that Bag could find.
Did you look good?
Yeah, it looked pretty good. Someone or something was here, but no trace of it now.
It smelled like incense and.
Nope, that's all I could really get.
She got better nose than I do.
I couldn't tell what it was for. I thought it might be spell components, but then I thought my magic kind of comes naturally to me, so maybe not that.
Mine doesn't. Can I think of any?
Make an Arcana check. And I will note, Bag, you are blessed with another D4 thanks to his Ray PR.
thanks.
Oh,
I'm
And
gonna.
everyone has been blessed full rounds thanks to Ray.
I'm gonna
Again?
think
That's too
back
loud.
on what this might be. You wanna give me some help? Thanks, Tim.
Deserve that.
7. 7.
Nope. That particular amount of components is not bringing up any. I mean, okay. Incense, that one rings a bell. That one does, because that one's typically used for summoning things. Typically. It can be used for all other things, but the major thing that it's used for is summoning familiars. So. But it could be any manner of spell, but that's the main spell for incense.
No idea.
So you didn't see him at a snap twig. And you smelled it, and you.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll just keep an eye out.
Yeah, maybe
She
you
asked
can
the
look
bear
outside.
if he
She'll help you.
like smokes a pipe that smells like that or something.
Maybe.
Maybe
Could
you
be
asked
anything.
him.
No, I didn't see them. I didn't see anybody.
No, I said you asked the bear. Maybe that's where the smell came from. He didn't
Oh.
see anything.
Maybe. No, I don't want to bother him. He's probably sleeping.
Yeah, as you look back towards the house, the lights are out at this
Yeah.
point.
It's late.
Yeah, by
we're
the time
sleeping
y'all went
outside.
all
Yeah.
the way and came all
not
the way
our
back,
house.
it's late.
It's just his little house.
Okay. What else
It's
is it? We're
rude
just
to
gonna sleep
invite
in
yourself
here.
over to somebody's place. Yeah.
So we're just sleeping out here on the ground.
I'll keep
Yeah.
first watch.
We're used to it.
But there was a house, and then we got something in the woods. And
You want to sleep in the shed over
Are
there?
you paranoid?
Go sleep
dig
in the
a
shed.
hole.
Go sleep in the shed. Shed's protected. Bar the door. You'll be safe.
But then you're gonna be away from everybody else.
where are you sleeping?
Right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna burrow down
just dig a little
underneath.
hole. You got it.
Yeah.
So you make yourself a little burrow and
Mm-hmm.
settle inside. Takes you a little while.
I'm carefully going slow so I don't rupture any of my pustules and hurt myself anymore.
The cool dirt actually feels kind of nice. So
I'll take first watch.
I'll go second.
is there anything anybody wants to do before you take your long rest?
That potion book.
Oh yeah.
Can I look at that?
Okay. Oh, the one that you got from.
Yeah, with the healing potion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
I don't. Go ahead.
give me a little air hole. I'm coming out just a second. Go back out. Look, see, I'm putting these over here in case somebody comes, and I put the caltrops around where we are. So maybe we'll hear something as they sit. What?
Legacy content.
Oh, good. Just don't step on that. Okay? Oh, and I'm gonna go back and get my hole.
I love how every single character that Billy ever plays has caltrops. And brings them out.
Yeah, get them at the store.
That is a Billy
At the
thing.
store.
It's not even a Tim
Legacy.
thing. So you put the caltrops out and immediately go back to bed.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and read the book as
Okay.
best I can and make basically like a grocery list of things that I need to find to make these potions.
Okay. So from what you can tell, most of this stuff if you're in the forest, would not be hard for you to find. Or if you're in a town, I mean, it's pretty common ingredients. So you would know it costs you about 25 gold pieces to procure the ingredients for it, but just about any marketplace with an apothecary or any kind of herbalist is going to carry these things. Or if you spend some time in the woods, you might be able to find it all.
Okay, would it be possible to wake up early and go foraging?
Yes, would be.
Okay,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna do that after
Okay. After lunch.
after I rest, yeah.
Anybody else want to do anything with long rests?
I'm gonna wake me up or something. Oh, we do something before. No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sleeping.
Am I gonna? If I have a watch, I'll do my thing then. But if not, then I'm gonna sit down with quill and paper and write out the first story of Gab Gitterton.
Okay. So, well, in this moment then, Silly, your watch goes unimpeded.
Okay. Bag, wake up. It's your turn to watch.
Did you guide me?
Yes, I did.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was good for the group.
Mm-hmm.
Good for others. It was a very selfless act.
Mm-hmm. You're so right.
Good night.
Good night.
Did you guide him?
No.
Still, you curl up and you go to sleep. If for some reason you believed your bag, you don't feel it, but I mean, Sylvie doesn't lie.
Yeah, she wouldn't lie to me.
But you better
So.
me.
As you begin
dark
to
side.
write this book, so you pull out you do have a bunch of parchments, and you kind of take it out, and you pull out your quill and your ink, and you begin the first story of Gab Gitterton, Seeker Extraordinaire.
Mm.
And begin to write the story down. Make a perception check for me.
Ooh, 19.
19. As you get lost in writing, you don't forget your purpose. You occasionally look around, you look over your shoulders, you look across the bee farms, back towards the woods. Keep writing. You feel something in your pocket, and your little fairy buddy kind of like pops up. Casts comprehend languages. What are you writing?
How do I tell him? I'm just gonna talk to him. Well, it's a story of a character that I'm gonna share with.
He quickly flies back into your pocket, and you feel this. What are you doing? Don't wait. What is wrong with you? He pulls his sister up and sets her on your shoulder. Interpret, please.
Tell him I'm writing the story of a great adventure, one of the greatest that has ever been known in the land of Orin.
Okay. And you tell them that story while the others are asleep, kind of as you're writing it. Okay. So you tell them this story as the rest of you sleep. He is enthralled. She's just. And then he does this, and he does that, and he was raised here, and he's just enthralled. Your little fairy friend is just absolutely just encompassed by this story. Something does catch your attention though with a 19. Towards the very end of your watch, as you're beginning to put all of your things away and beginning to get ready to take your rest, you kind of look to the left. You can see there's a faint light on the horizon, this little bit of pale white light, and as you keep watching it for a moment, you see as the moon begins to rise up, and it just kind of illuminates the rolling hills to the west, and you can swear for a moment you see a figure shift in the moonlight. But that's it. It's a good distance off, but just something at the very end. As soon as the moon starts coming up, you just see like a little silhouette begin to walk across the moonlight. That's it. Hard to tell what it was.
Cross, not towards us.
No. Hard to tell what it was. Alright. And with that, your long rests go unimpeded.
Oh.
Morning comes to pass. And you all find yourself at level 6. With that, everybody, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to roll for hit dice. Roll for some hit points. And congratulations, everybody, for reaching level 6.
We did it.
We did the thing.
thought
We
that
made it.
Yeah, we almost didn't make it.
Right at the end there.
We made friends, we lost friends. Still journeying.
Everybody, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. It's Ray PR. Thank you for cashing in some of those channel points. I saw that light change and got it covered. And thank you for blessing our players once again. So we're going to take about a 10-minute break. We're going to do our level ups, pour some drinks, hit the restroom. But feel free to hang out and chat with us and talk to us. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. So see y'all soon.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Bye-bye. One more thank you I forgot to mention. I just noticed it. Bearsy Poo. Thank you. Or wait, was that Bearsy? I'm pretty sure it was Bearsy Poo. It was indeed Bearsy Poo. Thank you for gifting the sub.
Oh,
thank you so much for the gifted sub, Bearsy.
She made
Appreciate you.
a funny comment earlier too.
Thanks again, guys. We love you all. Thank you for your generosity. And we'll see you all very shortly. Still waiting on Billy to get back from his restroom break, but let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Iskara scares you, still steadily crocheting and detangling all that yarn. How is the blanket coming, Iskara? I saw like earlier that you had a lot of rows to do. Let's see. It's Ray PR says, I wish I could give DM some good dice. Your DM or this DM? Because I never say no to good dice. I've got a whole bunch of good dice. Handmade dice. I'm very happy with. So let's see. And everyone did go to level 6. Most everybody was too afraid to roll for hit points though.
Correct.
Everybody took that average, I think, except for Bag. Bag took the chance. And guess what Bag rolled?
He paid off. I rolled an 8.
I rolled after and I rolled a 2, so it was.
It's a good thing you
Smart.
did.
I
Good thing you took
burned
it.
up
Good
with
thing
you
you took it.
too before.
So, Skinner Music said that Billy's just going for more snacks.
More snacks.
Sounds about
Never
right.
have too many snacks.
All right. So, with that, let's jump back into tonight's session.
Oh, we're already live.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
sorry.
No,
No,
you're
you're
good.
fine.
You're good, man.
Take
We've
your
just
time.
been
It's
talking.
happened
We've
to
just
me.
been talking to the people in the chat. That's all.
Yeah.
So,
Only for
you ended up taking the average, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Good thing I did.
Yeah, that's right, because you rolled afterwards. You rolled a 2. Same thing. All right. So, welcome to level 6, everyone.
Just to humor myself.
I'm probably gonna be upset.
4.
4.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So you 3 chose correctly.
Yep.
Aren't you a D10 now?
Hey, you're right. I am a D10.
Oh my goodness.
It's a 5. It's actually, actually,
That's pretty funny.
Scar says they're about halfway through the blankets. 20 more rows on it. Good job, Ascara.
Nicely
You
done.
you are so productive. Like so productive. Thank you for choosing us once. Thank you for choosing Blue Cottage Media as your crocheting
thanks for
stream.
choosing Blue Cottage.
All right. So, as you all awaken the next morning, the sun begins to rise. Your swelling is going down. It's gone down significantly. The salve has helped a lot. Like now, it's at this point you can still feel there's a little bit of tenderness, a little bit of red beneath the fur, but for the most part, the itching's gone, the pain's gone. You return to full health with no lasting side effects from the hundreds of wasp stings that you received the day before. As morning comes to, what would you like to do with your day?
Ooh. Guess we gotta get these little guys home. Yeah.
Where's home?
Big rock.
Oh, that's
Golden
right,
Moss.
yep.
The golden moss.
Yeah.
On the way to where we're going.
Just if they wanted to stay.
No,
No.
no, I didn't.
You think they want something to eat? Maybe they're caged up and they weren't eating anything for they could be starving.
You pick stuff for them. You want to feed
Yeah.
them?
Sure.
You guys hungry?
And for some reason, they're really tired. You say this, and you hear as the girl, she's, no, it's not too late, sleep. She pulls the pocket back shut.
That's okay. They're exhausted.
You're gonna just drop some in there?
Sure. Do you
Move
think
the
it'll be-
coke so she drops them on the ground. And I walk away.
That was rude. I'll pick them up.
What's going on between them?
As you go to pick them up, you reach down, and there's this quick paw that shoots up out of the dirt and scuffles them underneath the sand. And you see that little gemstone. He looks at you, and his cheeks are full.
It's okay, baby. You can have it. See you later.
You start talking about their feelings and their views on life. You know how that is. Their judgment is clouded.
Oh, I see you're all still alive in here. You see as Ralph begins to make his way towards you. He's got like most of his bee suit on, other than everything but the net. It's got like that held in one hand as he's using his cane in the other. I hope you slept well on the farm. There was a bit of thunder last night, What was that exactly? Did it rain on you? I hope not.
Heat lightning.
Oh, heat lightning.
Yep.
Not entirely sure what that is, but all right. Yes, well, wasps are taken care of then. I noticed a flask of oil missing from the storage unit.
Blew up the nest.
Wonderful.
We tried.
We called it heat lightning.
Ah,
It's hot.
I see. Well, thank you once again for your service, and I wish you the best on your journey. You said you were headed to where again?
Nadali. Correct?
No, Zepitos.
Zepitos.
Yeah,
That's
that's where
not
we're
a
going.
place.
Nadali is a very... You're headed in the very wrong direction for Nadali.
We're in Sandhaven, right?
Sandhaven's where we're
Sandy
going.
Haven.
Oh, yes, well,
Sorry, it's early. My brain.
quite all right, I understand. Even without my morning honey, well, it takes a little while for me to wake up. Very well then. Yes, you're headed in the right direction. Follow the road south. The creek will continue and wind about probably a day's travel ahead of you. It will curve to the right and just keep following it. The road will continue on. You'll eventually come to a fork. You can cross over a bridge and make your way down towards North Muton or continue on towards Sandhaven. Of course, it is at least a little over a week's travel from here. It's a bit of a trek. You will come through Coopstown on your way there.
Is somebody keeping on this down? I'm gonna go.
I would recommend
Got it up here.
Okay.
that make haste through Coopstown. Very unusual place to say the least.
Unusual
Coopshaven or
how?
Coopstown?
Coopstown.
Okay, quick question out of game. Is it Sandhaven or Sandy Haven? I have it written both ways. I think it's been said both ways.
I think it has been too. I think I have it written in my notes as Sandhaven. I think I always say it as Sandy Haven by accident, but it is Sandhaven.
Sandhaven.
It is
Okay.
Sandhaven.
Split, and where was the other split to?
North Muton. Where
North
is-
Mutant in the other.
His
What's
honey
the other
goes.
direction?
Well, yes,
Sandhaven.
the other direction leads you to Sandhaven.
Sandhaven.
But you will go through Coopstown on your way to Sandhaven. It's going to be your
Yeah.
next stop.
Why is that weird?
If you stay there for a night, that's quite all right. But I wouldn't spend more than that if I were you. It's
What have you heard about this place?
no, I've been there many a time. It's not that it's a bad place per se. It's just odd.
Unhallowed.
Odd, like
Do people have weird dreams or?
If you pass it, you'll see for
Okay.
yourself. It won't
Okay.
take long to understand it. The people are quite eccentric.
Oh.
have you seen golden moss around?
Golden moss. Well, yes, I do believe that there is some golden moss that grows on stones. Just before the bend, there's a forest across the creek and through the field. I've been there sometimes, just foraging. In my younger days, at least. I remember there being golden moss on some stones just outside the woods there. Yes.
Crap, I was supposed to wake up early and forage. Did I do that?
You'd still have time. It's no big deal.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll say that yes, you would have
Get
been
it
able
dart
to.
off and
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second.
like, I'm
So,
going by.
we'll do that in a second. I'll just have you roll for it. I forgot. That's my fault.
I forgot to.
So he kind of yes, but just before when you get to the bend of the creek where it turns to the right, across the creek there's a forest just beyond the field. There were some rocks with some golden moss growing on them over there. At least, as I said, in my youth, a very long time ago. Don't leave the farm much these days. Hope that helps.
It does.
It does.
Yeah, supposed to meet some friends there.
Odd place for a meeting, but all right. Lots of wilderlings in that
Odd
area.
friends.
Oh, they must be from Coopstown.
Close by.
Oh, very well. Well, best be on your way, and thank you again. And should you ever come back again and you decide to purchase some honey, feel free to stop.
Yeah.
Thank you. It is delicious honey.
So he kind of nods and turns around and begins to make his way back to the fields. You see at this point, he watches coming out of that small house, like the small building behind the main house. there are the 3 farm hands that begin to make their way out. They've all got their suits on and they're putting their masks on and getting ready to go to work. You see, there is a what appears to be like a tomcat, and then there's a very small black bear, as well as what appears to be some kind of canine type individual, maybe a dog, maybe a coyote. It's hard to tell as they all begin to make their way out, putting the masks on and getting ready to work.
Ralph, one more question. Your 4 hands who disappeared, what species were they?
Well, there was a stoat. There was a bear, as well as I think he was some type of badger dog. It's not really. To be honest, I'm not sure. He was a little of an odd fellow.
Send money.
He's just. I will. Yes, I will.
Thank you.
Makes his way back on the farm. He turns back one last time and then continues on. Sylvie, make a nature check for me as you go scrounging the forest.
Nature check. Oh, what's it called? Nature 16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay. With a 16, as you spend the morning foraging while everyone else is gathering up their belongings, getting ready to go.
Get my pop drops.
Yep.
Oh, can I guide myself?
You may. Yeah.
+3, 19.
19. That's better. That means that you, instead of getting just about half of what you needed, you're able to collect all the ingredients you need to make a singular healing potion.
Oh.
As you spend some time foraging through the forest, you manage to come across the fungus you need, the moss. You find some of the little bits of bark off of specific trees. So in the time in the forest, however, you knew it is a little difficult to find a particular weed. There is one
Dang it, where are you?
weed with it's got a bit of a pale red coloring to it. Grows tall, very thin, and in small little patches. But eventually you do manage to find it. So, do you have enough ingredients to make a single health potion? You make your way back to the party.
He said he had extra bee suits, right? He said we could have them, right?
He said we could use them.
He said we can use them.
He didn't say for how long.
Yeah, he didn't say for how long. We should take some of those for the road, just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case, yeah. Can't be too careful.
You wanna go?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what are you getting?
We're gonna grab the bee suits, the extra ones.
Make a stealth check.
All right.
They're bear sized.
Wait. I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability
Ooh.
and look at Sylvie while I do.
Sylvie's off foraging.
And I think you get advantage on stealth.
Depends on which ability you enhance.
You do cat.
Cat's Grace.
Cat's Gaze. Yeah, that was the one.
All right. Very good. Both good rolls. 22.
22. So, you wait for a moment until Ralph goes back into his home as you all gather your things up. Ralph makes his way back into his home. You see the 3 field hands as they're, I think, moved to the other side of the farm. You quickly sneak into the storage shed and grab 3 bee suits out. Trying to find the smallest ones you can, because most of the ones that work on this farm are a little bit bigger than you all. You snatch 3 down and begin to make your way back to the party. It's a little awkward because these things are they're big. So, but you now have 3 bee suits. And about this point, Sylvie, you would return to the party and see as they're stuffing these bee suits in their backpacks.
That sucks.
Hmm?
I'm gonna go walk up to the bear.
To Ralph.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go up to Ralph.
Here's 80 gold pieces. I think my companions are taking your bee suits. I'm sorry. This'll pay for them.
Kind of takes a look.
Well, I mean, if they had asked, I would have let them take them. I have plenty to spare.
They don't ask for anything, really. They're kind of selfish. But Here you go. It'll pay for him.
Very well. But at least keep some of it. So he slides 40 back your way. You did a wonderful job. Thank you for being honest as well.
Thanks. My parents are merchants, so they deal with this kind of stuff all the time. And it's
I
kind of
see.
crappy, but yeah.
What's their names?
Oh, you probably don't know them, but we're from just a little small town. It's Alora and Tamarin.
Windlight.
Yeah,
Are you Sylvie?
I am Sylvie. How do you know me?
Slides the gold back your way. Your parents raised you well, little Sylvie.
Thanks.
They have traded with my honey quite a time or two down in North Newton. Good foxes, those.
I'll tell him you said hello. We kind of get a bad rap for stealing stuff, and I don't know, people think foxes are shifty, and I try and fix that where I can. We're not as shifty as people like to think.
Well, good for you, Sylvie.
It was nice meeting you.
You as well. And give your parents my hello.
I will. See you later.
Turns around. Continues back to his work.
Alright, guys, put these on.
What?
We're going to check out if the wasp bear actually dealt with you.
Does it fit?
Hmm?
Does it fit? I mean, like,
Yeah, I mean, look at it. Looks like a pretty good fit.
It's a little big, but it fits okay.
Alright.
So you put the suits on.
I am an astronaut.
So I mean, imagine like these are not your typical these are not common day. These are literally just like giant burlap sacks, like several see burlap over you to just protect you from any kind of stinging or and quite possibly snake bites as well.
so see through it?
You can see through the net over the face. So
Am I going to be at disadvantage of anything while wearing this suit?
yes,
You
take it off.
Finn, what are you... I mean, Tim, what are you doing?
Wrong universe, wrong timeline.
It's uncomfortable. I can't. If we have to run, I'm probably going to fall down, and then I'll be just like covered in all them bees.
Yeah, but they wouldn't be able to hurt you because you're in a bee suit.
They can still get in your suit.
What if they got in and it's like I can't get out?
If he doesn't want to wear it, he doesn't have to wear it.
Yeah, I can
Let's
wear
go check
two.
it out.
It's confined.
You are
I don't-
traumatized, aren't you?
I'm claustrophobic.
So,
Alright. Let's let the old man...
Besides, we got it anyhow. We know for sure that was cooked. That was falling on our heads, all burnt, and crispy,
I'm gonna go check the
and
eggs.
slimy.
Yeah, let's check the eggs.
okay.
Double tap.
I'm gonna keep
So-
an eye out for the dogs and the cat.
Okay. Make a perception check. Sylvia, at this point, you return to the group as they're getting ready to leave.
You want a suit?
No, I'm good. Thanks, Tim.
Okay.
We're the only
Where are we
smart ones in the
going?
group.
But check on the,
Check
eggs.
on to see if the job was actually done.
Okay.
So you all make your way through the woods. It takes a little while because these two are basically just having to waddle
Well, that's
the whole way
Ralphie
through.
from-
What was your perception check?
12.
12? No dogs, no cat. Doesn't seem like you're being followed from what you can tell. You see the carbuncle occasionally as he pokes his head up behind a tree and then burrows. He'll shift about 30 feet forward and pop his head back up again. He's just staying close to you all. He still isn't quite sure about you yet, though. You make your way back to the burrow. You still see there's a little bit of smoke sifting out of that hole that you had dumped the oil down in.
Black smoke, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Not
Black
the
smoke.
green.
Yeah, not the green.
So,
Ready to go check?
Yeah, let's go.
so you peer in. You kind of have to like fan some of the smoke away. All you see embers still burning down below. You don't see any glowing green. You don't see bones. You don't see clothes. It is just
Incinerate.
embers. You created an underground furnace and just lit it on fire. You put a literal 50 pounds of oil down there and just lit it up. So yeah, it's if the fire didn't get them, the smoke did. There's no buzzing. There's no wasps. They're done.
Thorough job, guys. Nicely done.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
You didn't happen to save any of that oil, did you?
No.
Okay.
When I saw the skeletons, it was
From the
Yeah.
smell of it.
game over.
Yeah.
It seems like they used all of it.
Want to make sure they were gone for good, you know.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
You know, you never know what we'll come across on the roll. Maybe a flask of oil might be come in handy.
You're
Good.
welcome to go back to Ralph.
No, I'm good.
We could just buy some, with all the money.
Oh yeah, if we reach town, you know.
I'm gonna take off the suit.
Yeah. Gotta take it off.
Take the suits off.
Fold them up. Put it in my bag.
Yeah.
Wiley will forever carry that just in case.
Yep.
Never again will a swarm of wasps attack you.
You know, you never know. If
So where do you all want to head from here?
a bunch of dogs bite you.
Yeah. I'm also keeping my bee suit. It's in my bag.
Direction towards the fairies.
All right. So following where
Big creek or
the
whatever.
okay. So following the creek, following the road that leads along the creek.
You talked way too fast. I did not get those directions. So
We're on the road to the
Over
bend.
the river and through the woods.
To grandmother's house as we
Yes.
go.
Before the bend, we gotta, cross the creek, go
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
field, look for the,
Look for the
golden
the
moss
gold
rock.
moss. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't write that fast.
So you all make your way to the road and begin to make your way south, following along the creek, south of Huntington Farms. You travel for about, at this point, it's probably about 9 in the morning when you all leave Huntington Farms.
Can I see if we're being followed after that
Make a
weird
perception
encounter
check. Yeah, make a perception check.
last night? That is a 16.
16.
I'll burn one of my d4s.
17.
All right. So burn a blessing.
Yeah, still got one.
Keep an eye out behind you, kind of watching your back. Never see anyone following you, from what you can tell. I mean, there's a lot of rolling hills to the left and right, like the occasional grove of trees. I will note that the further you head in this direction, the shorter the grass gets. Like this high sage back towards the east, like heading back towards Twins Pass, it starts getting lower and lower to the ground. The further you go. You also notice that you're starting to see a lot more reptiles in the creek. You see turtles. You see the occasional salamanders. And at one point you even see a snake just kind of slithering across the road. But you travel for about the next 6 hours. It's about 3 to 4 in the afternoon. Not quite time to settle in for your night's rest. And up ahead, as you round the top of this hill, you can see where the river begins to bend to the right. And beyond it, probably a half a mile across on the other side of the field, the other side of the creek, there's this really tall sage, and then you see the vast wood line of the southwestern portion of the Blackshade Grove.
About where they said the.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Wake up the pixies.
I will note too that you see as you get closer to this bend, you see there's a sign. There is a sign that points north that says to Huntington Farms and Twins Pass, and there's a sign that points west that says to Coopstown and Sandhaven. I almost messed up. I keep doing that. I don't know why I keep doing that. And Sandhaven. So
confused.
and as you wake the pixies up, they go,
Does it look familiar?
kind of looks around. Maybe forest there is. It might be.
I think they're not supposed to go past it. I think it was the first time they've gone.
Yeah, gotta get him closer.
Yeah.
The field looks similar. There's tall golden sage just like this, so perhaps.
Well, let's see if we can find you some blackberries on the way.
Now that we're getting closer, let's try and be stealthy. Okay.
Yeah. Keep our ears out.
Alright. So
That's what I'm tracing.
shadows pull up around each of you. Everyone makes stealth checks as you cross the river and into the sage. And at +10, thanks to Thanks. Pass about Trace.
Oh, natural 20.
Nice.
Nice. It's another nat 20 on the night. Another nat 20 on the night. That's 2. Welcome in, Eindridge. Welcome, buddy. How's it going?
21.
Rolling.
Bonus for ticks.
21 without the 20. 1.
Aw.
Natural 1, yeah.
Still plus 10. Plus your stealth.
To the left.
And you have Cast Grace.
Oh,
Oh, wait,
yeah.
no, Cast Grace is over this an hour. So, yeah, that's. So what?
It's plus 4. So
15.
it's 15.
So 15.
15.
It's not terrible.
Not terrible. Not my best work.
32.
20.
How dare
So, you all begin to cross the creek and onto the other side, begin to shift through the tall sage, trying to keep low. Wiley, for some reason, as you look back, you see Wiley's staff is still just sticking up, and it's just this little staff kind of shifting out
just neat.
of the sage. But other than that, you're all being pretty quiet as you move through. You cross about halfway across the field, and Bag, you stick your head up out of the sage to look towards the woods, and just several hundred feet to the south, you see 2 large rocks with golden moss shimmering on them.
Is that it?
Yes, home. It's that way.
We found it. We found it.
Just kind of flutters back in.
Keep going.
Can we check for traps along the way?
Make an investigation check.
Does this look like the grass that we stood in?
What do you mean?
When he got grabbed? Remember when we were camping and there was vines that grabbed him?
Oh yeah, back then. Similar, not as tall. Like this is. I mean, it's still as tall sage, it's broom sage, but it's not as tall as that field was.
I messaged Wiley and say, watch out for vines.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Yeah!
That's 3.
That's 3.
I just lost.
Oh no!
3 grand.
3 grand down the
3,000
drain.
channel points down the drain.
Sorry, Billy.
That's okay.
It's a 20.
All right. So as you begin to
Somebody else's game.
shift around, looking for traps, Sylvie, you don't find any traps. However, with a natural 20, you do find some interesting spots. As you guys are shifting along the sage, something stands out to you to the left and the right, and you notice where the sage, there's small sections of it where it's carefully folded down, not broken, but just carefully folded over. And you can tell where it looks like something had been laying down. There's like 3 or 4 of them in every 30 feet in one spot. And as you approach, you begin to smell that sulfur smell again.
I smell it again. It's like sulfur and incense and look at these spots. Someone was laying here.
I want to look in the spot and see if I can see any pieces of fur.
As you begin to look around with an investigation check, as you carefully take a look at one, you do notice there's some fur, just a little bit of black fur tucked into one of the pieces of sage.
Is that a kitty cat?
Sounds like it.
I wouldn't call it a kitty. Cat.
Is that alley cat?
Oh,
Do you think they're here now?
I don't know.
if they are, you need to pull your
Smell.
hood up.
Perception check.
See if it's
Your
strong.
helmet. They know your face, right? But they didn't know your face.
24.
24.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, they do know my face, huh?
So, as you take a whiff of the air around you, you do pick it up here. It's very faint here, but as you stick your nose up in the air and out of the sage a little bit, it passes over. You smell it. It's nearby.
They're close. I think they're waiting for us.
Mm.
They're trucking, yeah. I smell them. Strong. They ain't right here, but they're close.
Which way?
Kind of sense which, like with the wind blowing, which direction
The
smoke's
wind
coming
is
from?
blowing from the northeast, so there would be somewhere northeast of you,
Which is
somewhere in the
direction towards
field, back
oh,
towards the
where we came
yeah.
from. So we went
Rough, kind of
toward
towards
our-
you came with, but to the right.
We looking for a fight?
I know. Should we get the fairies home first?
Well, they have to be safe. Even if we get them home, they'll just be taken again.
you think they'll survive through the fight?
Keep them hidden.
You said you wanted to kill these people anyways.
Yeah, but not so close to their home. We'll put them in danger.
I mean, if they're dead, then where are they gonna do that?
They make good fertilizer.
Oh.
Well, they got snatched from here, so maybe these guys the snatchers don't know where their home is. Maybe they just know they can
Yeah.
find them here. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to follow us to find the home.
Then why would they be ahead of us?
They knew that that's where
'Cause
they picked
knew
them
where
up.
they knew
Yeah,
That's where they snatched them from, so if we're bringing them back.
So,
Or we can just sneak around and try and find them first.
Yeah, I can. Are there any trees here?
So, where you're at currently, you're in this field of tall sage. The forest is about 100 feet ahead of you. Behind you, it continues through the field, and then the creek is about 700 feet behind
So
you.
we're in an open field.
You're in an open field currently.
Nice.
So,
do you want to send out a fake pixie?
I was thinking the same
See
thing.
if we can draw them out.
You're the illusionist.
If we do the tag team thing, we can move it around and make sounds at the same time, right?
With the staff?
Right? Right?
so just remember, minor illusion has to be a stationary image
Or sound.
or sound. It can be a sound, but it has to be a stationary image. So,
You do the moving image, I do the sound.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
a silent image could move.
Yeah.
Technically.
I realized I prepped disguise self, but not silent image.
That's okay. You can do stationary.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay.
Where do you smell them? They're up ahead of us.
Mm-hmm. I'll just give them that
So,
direction because
From what you can smell, they're actually a little
using
bit
my
behind you,
imagination
like
on
back
top
towards.
of shitty,
You're
my
headed,
own terrible.
so you're headed south. They're to your northeast a little bit, so the wind.
So
is
we're in
so
between the rock.
You're in between
and
them
them.
and the rock, from what you can tell.
So maybe let's do it over there,
Yeah.
out to the side of us.
Yeah. Still out in the open, but up to the side. And if we see any movement, we know we got them.
Okay. You two want to keep an
Look.
eye out? Well, I'll
Yeah.
keep an eye out, but
Keep a weapon trained on the area.
Yeah, first so you're gonna make the pixie over there, right?
Yep.
Can I go burrow in the ground, come up and right close to where that is, lay out my cow trap so if they sneak across, they
Yeah,
step on
you're
them.
gonna feel them.
Well, plus, that way they come running to go and get the fake pixie, then they'll like step on them and we'll know they're there.
Wait.
Maybe they're invisible, maybe they're right here with us, we don't even know it.
So you're saying you're trying to put your cow traps out?
Yeah, I just pop out of the ground like the carbuncle does, put some out, go back down, come back. You cast the pixie over
Okay,
there.
they could be all around us.
Well, then if they are, they're right there now.
Yeah, so they could see you put the cow traps out.
yeah,
I'm
what
coming out of the
if
ground and I'm
what
gonna
if
pop up and just
we drop the caltrops here and we move from this spot and then set the trap?
Sure.
Alright.
That way you don't have to leave the shadow.
Yeah.
Smart idea.
Smart.
Okay.
Smart.
Let's shadow around and
Lay them out. And then we'll move, I guess, like, if we're here, the rock's here, we'll move.
Alright. So, if I'm understanding this correctly, you are going to lay some caltrops out here and then pop up a fake pixie.
Yes.
And we will
so
move.
We're moving away
so
from the
for
cow
them
trap.
to get to the pixie, they got to go over the caltrops,
I got you.
and then we'll be off to the side or back behind it, so that we'll be able to get them.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you rolling for?
So, here's what I need. I need you all to make stealth checks for me.
Alright.
We cast out of cast without
Would
pace.
Cat's,
Cast without a pace.
Cast without a pace, okay?
would Cat's Grace still be gone?
No, it's only an hour long. It's over.
It's so hard. It's not awful. I got some stuff. 22.
21.
25.
31.
Yeah. So you all very quietly drop beneath the sage and into the shadows. You scatter the caltrops, and then as quickly as you can, shift through the grass, trying your best not to move the sage too much or leave trails behind you. You begin to pass forward. You get about 60 feet away from where you had set the caltrops up.
Ready?
Ready.
Cast. I'm gonna cast the little pixie girl
Okay.
right there, and it's gonna be an enhanced illusion.
All right.
It's gonna feel real too.
So, you. The pixie girl just kind of apparates just above the sage.
And then I'm gonna cast a minor illusion and make it sound like the pixie is talking.
So,
Mimic what I heard from.
Make it conference, brother.
you see as the pixie just hovers there and spouts off pixie nonsense at this point. Shouts out, it's very loud. Nothing happens. You don't hear anything, you don't see anything. Nothing happens.
So that means they were just recent. Either they're gone or
Maybe they're looking for us.
Maybe they have more. Maybe they already took some more. I don't know.
We didn't see anybody on the way here.
so maybe they've been camping here. That's what spots on the ground where they slept.
Yeah. Or they were waiting last night. Maybe they found a way and got around ahead of us. It did take some time fighting the hornets. I don't know.
Well, we can return these fairies, and if they notice somebody missing, we'll know what happened.
How do y'all feel about me messaging over in that direction? See if anybody answers. You look like it's a bad idea. Speak your mind here, Wiley.
Yeah, okay. So the cat knows magic, alright.
Cat knows magic.
Black cat knows magic.
Yeah, it knows my magic.
Yes, your magic. Well, they also know your face. So if they were to spot you and see you and trace this magic back to you, I don't know how magic works exactly. That could be bad. But if we get 30 to 60 feet behind you, you could be the new bait. And we could get them when they're trying to get you.
Or you could put the bee suit on and they wouldn't know who you are.
The bee suit.
I wouldn't.
This, and I changed the minor illusion to me.
Changes from the pixie to bag, just standing there.
A minor illusion, his voice saying, "It didn't work, guys."
Make a deception check.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Oh. Deception check? Yeah, that's plus 0, that's a 3.
So this is how it comes out. The plan didn't work, guys. It didn't work. And
You know, only you can do what you do.
there is,
Back door.
you hear something in the sage not far from you. Several snipe just kind of, or sorry, not snipe, killdee just take off.
Close to us?
Yeah.
I don't know if we're the ones who scared them or something else was there and spooked them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Should we take a look?
Sure.
I pull out an arrow and start to knock it.
Get both my hand axes ready.
I'm going to draw back and aim
If
it
I
in that
see any
direction.
cats or dogs, I'm gonna wail on them.
Just gonna start walking. Nothing surprises me anymore.
So you shift your
I'm
way.
just sneaking through the sage.
So you shift your way, make stealth checks if you're sneaking. Otherwise, just
Could have been much better.
17.
17.
Same.
22.
Getting worse every time.
You shift through the sage, carefully, quietly. You get to that point and jump out forward, and you stop and you look, and there's nothing there.
Any folded grass or anything?
Make an investigation check.
I'm terrible at this.
I'm not even gonna
I'm
look
really-
for
I'm
grass.
looking for them.
I also want to look for the
Squash
Make
this.
an investigation check.
If I do that, I'll lose my spell.
Oh, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
I'm not gonna look for the folded grass. I'm gonna look for.
Not out of spite.
Because whenever birds
Okay,
fly,
okay.
they poop.
Okay.
16 investigation. For
21.
folded grass.
I'm smart.
Smart. At least one of us is.
17.
17. So as you look around, there is a little bit of bird poop, and you kind of shift some of the sage aside, and you notice there is a small nest here with some eggs in it, kind of mounted in a burrow. Other than that, Wiley, the only thing you find that seems out of place is, as you kind of looking around, there does appear to be a small, like, pebble sitting nearby, like a rock, but you don't see any of the rocks around. So it's all, it seems to stand out to you.
A rock.
Just
How far
right-
away?
Just right there next to the nest that you find here in the sage, where that killdeer probably was.
Alright, I'm going to kick it.
Kick the rock.
Yeah.
What'd you do that for?
That's what happens.
I'm working it.
I'm gonna go over and grab the rock.
You throw it.
What'd you do that for?
So you kicked it. We're descending into chaos. You just grab the rock, you throw it, sails into the sage, and falls somewhere in the field.
They're not good guys.
Alright, yeah. Alright. So I'm gonna go. Give me the fairies. I'm gonna go take them to their home.
You know where it is?
Yeah. It's by the golden moss, somewhere over there.
Somewhere. Okay.
Yeah.
You know exactly what it is.
Yeah. I mean,
Go ahead.
Oh, we can all go together.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh yeah.
He's the only one that can understand them. So
That's true.
yeah. Come
Alright,
on.
let's get them
We'll
to the
just
house.
go
Yeah.
and if something happens, we'll figure it
Kind
out.
of waste some time here.
I
Yeah.
want to check out this golden moss rock.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
dangerous. Don't eat it.
Yeah, be careful.
Did
We know
somebody
that.
tell us that?
Yeah, he remembered.
Yeah. I remember.
I'm not remembering. I'm gonna look and see if I found it in my brain.
Don't eat it.
So
Put the little pixie in there.
We're warning you.
you wake him up, and he flies up onto your helmet with the little micro ballista, and he's just. Here, take this on the tail. He looks around. He sees he swings it around in different directions. You make your way over to the rocks, and sure enough, at this point, the sun is slowly setting to the west, but it's not quite sunset. It's getting close to the horizon line. You do see the golden moss on this very large rock. You see as the female pixie kind of flies out. This is it. This is the rock. Our home's this way.
Look at the field. Do you see anything?
She turns around, flies upwards,
That's a perception check.
flies back down. I don't see anything.
Okay.
How far to your home? Oh, I can't talk to him. Ask him how far it is to the home.
She speaks English.
Oh, that's right, that's
I can't understand English. She speaks common.
Yeah.
Not English.
I can understand things, not talk to you.
She got, it's this way. She
But how
zips in
far?
and gets, and you see she's leaving this trail of pixie dust behind her.
Don't.
Let's keep up.
All right, I'm gonna run and get my caltrops.
Okay, you run, get your caltrops.
I'm watching the field for any movement
Well,
as he's
there's
taking
been
off
many
across
shops
it.
around here.
So, you grab your caltrops. What are you doing again?
Watching the field for
So,
movement.
make a perception check.
For damn.
16.
16. Keep an eye out behind you. You didn't see anything. Look in the field. You look around. See nothing. So. Tim returns with the caltrops. You see as the little pixie on her helmet, he kind of flies off for a moment, and he kind of taps you on the nose. This way. Takes off.
Is your spell still going?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Must be sneaky.
Got
Thanks,
bad
double
feeling,
checks.
guys.
We don't want to be
Got
tracked.
a bad feeling.
We don't want to be tracked.
Oh, fuck.
14.
14.
15.
18.
Again.
18.
Damn.
18.
Really? With
Something
plus
one.
10s?
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, wait a minute. What did I say? 18, so 28.
Yay, Tammy!
There you go.
Oh god, they're following us.
They're not following us.
He's rolling.
I don't care. We're going for something else.
He's rolling to intimidate us.
So, you all follow stealthily and quietly behind the pixies, kind of trying to keep pace with them, shifting along the shadows of the trees.
Ooh, are we near the trees?
Yeah, you're in the trees.
Okay, can I get advantage then for my name?
You do get advantage for your natural camouflage.
Okay. I don't know if it's gonna be any better, but it is better.
Nice. Can't be much worse.
22.
22.
So it's a little bit better.
So, stealthily shifting through the trees as quietly as you can. Sylvie being a lot more quiet than the rest of you. Some of you are hitting the academy. You're still being quiet, but this is not your best stealth job.
28.
He's talking to
You
me.
two are. Yeah, I'm talking to these two in particular. Maybe,
I'm
maybe.
ashamed.
Yeah.
Please, nightfall, please.
So, you shift further along. You travel for about the next 30 to 45 minutes, following behind the little bits of pig's dust that trail behind you.
How fast are they than us? Do we like have to worry about losing sight of them in our travel?
Every now and again, they stop and they look back to watch to make sure you're following and they continue on.
Guys, I got a bad feeling.
Why? Why you got a bad feeling?
I think they've already been here and I already caught more of them.
Okay, but we'll find out when we get there.
We'll fix it.
There's no use worrying about it
I
right
think
now.
they're following us right now.
Yeah, we'll deal with them if they come up. It couldn't be a lot of them. They can't disguise that many people.
They might be doing what we're doing. Using the same type of magic. Sneaking around with us.
When she says this, I want to make a perception check.
Climb up a tree.
Perception check.
Climb up a tree and you'll find out.
There are no trees.
The trees
We're
everywhere.
in the
It's forest. You're in the
Oh,
forest now.
Yeah, we
you
found
made
it
it?
too.
Okay, we
Forest,
made
yeah.
it? Okay, cool. Yep, I don't see nothing.
Did you get advantage
Else,
now?
nothing.
Not on
Oh,
perception.
perception.
That's a 4.
You look behind you and kind of looking around. You climb up in a branch real fast and like look behind. You don't see anything.
Yeah, we're good.
You jump back down, and I mean, the forest is not super thick, but it's getting thicker the deeper you head inside. You make your way, kind of following the little trails of pixie dust, and almost 45 minutes in, you finally see an opening here. Like there's a small opening in the forest, and there's a little. The sun is now setting behind you, and the shadows are beginning to cover the entirety of the forest as darkness is beginning to fall. But ahead of you, there is this small, open section of the forest where there is this grass, and in the grass there is a ring of mushrooms. All of them glistening. Beyond them, there's a small crag that extends up and kind of shifts forward. There's a tiny little waterfall that trickles down it. You see as the little pixies kind of shift over, and they, "We're home! We're home!" They call out. There's no response. You see as they fly down towards the mushrooms and begin to walk forward, and then you see these tiny little heads poke out from beneath the mushroom tops. You see this very old pixie. He's got like his eyes are almost shut. This very long beard that comes to a point. Like bits. His hair is real scraggly and wild. He's got little bits of grass kind of stuck in it. As he pokes his head out and quickly shuffles over, flies over and like grabs on hold of her. And the young male pixie flies down, and you see as out from every mushroom there is a pixie. Maybe 2 in some cases. There's this whole family of them here.
There's so many of them.
I want to walk back into the forest a little bit and just point and say, "Leave the forest now." Cast message.
Make an intimidation check.
14.
14. Okay. They got your message, maybe. You don't know. You see as all the little fairies begin to embrace, several of them fly up and just begin to fly around in circles, just this glistening powder of pixie dust falling behind them, dissipating right before it hits the ground. The elder pixie flies up to all of you and,
My daughter told me what you did for her and my son. I am forever in your debt. Thank you.
Of course.
No need to be in our debt.
You should
Thank you,
rest
family.
here tonight. It would be for the best.
Do you have a way to hide your little burrow? We don't want anybody else to get snatched again.
Yeah, we saw the.
We are very good at hiding when we don't go outside of the forest, which I will be reprimanding my daughter for. So long as we stay within our wood, we are safe.
Even if they come in your wood.
Do you have a way of finding out if anyone's in your wood?
Well, we are quite keen. Creatures that walk the forest floor we typically hear. That's why we were hidden when you arrived.
Can you sense if there's anybody else out there?
Yeah,
To
be
make
real
sure we
still.
weren't followed.
takes a moment.
I don't hear anyone. I hear sounds like birds in the trees. That is all.
I think they were ahead of us.
You think they can change the birds?
No.
Maybe they came over here, they didn't see anything, and they headed out.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. We should still be on guard.
Yeah.
I don't trust it.
So at this point, he
Here, let me give you something as a reward. This may not be much, but perhaps it will help you when all hope seems lost. Take this, and it will bring you a modicum of your energy back.
You see as he flies down behind this little mushroom and he disappears into a hole in the ground. You see as there's this like bit of grass and he takes and opens it up. There's a little trap door and kind of disappears underneath.
That's cool.
He comes back a few moments later and he has this tiny little berry, but it is giving off a golden glow.
It's yours.
Is it just one berry?
What does it do?
It's the only one I have.
Gives you back some of your power.
I see. Yeah, one of you hold on to it.
You got it.
It's okay. You know.
Please, stay with us tonight. Celebrate with our people. You have done us a great deed.
Do you think that's okay? Do you think you'll be safe?
I think you seem safe enough. And my daughter speaks highly of you.
How will we get into your place and rest?
You're already here.
As he gestures around himself.
Where we hide is not where we live, young raccoon.
Very cool.
How big is the fairy ring?
It's roughly 8 feet in diameter.
I'm fine with it as long as you guys are.
Yeah,
this is here.
At this point, too, you notice that the sun is getting to get low.
Yep. Don't really have any more better options.
We can still get up in the trees and watch from a distance too. I'm pretty good at climbing.
You too?
No. Just you. I don't have thumbs like you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, I could try, but
I wouldn't do that.
it'd be fun to watch.
I would,
So they're not inside the fairy ring, they're just out flying around.
Yeah, at this point, they just see as they fly around. You see as they pass through the tiny little waterfall. It's to you, it's just a trickle. To them, it's a massive, cascading waterfall.
If we run out of time for Pass Without Trace, I'll start a ritual cast Detect Magic.
Okay. So at this point, Pass Without Trace is beginning to wear off, and you ritual cast Detect Magic. Was one of you climbing trees? Did I catch that right?
Not right now.
yeah,
We're
not
talking
right.
about it.
Thinking about it.
All right. So you spend some time to ritual cast Detect Magic, and you're picking up a lot of magic off of the mushroom ring, as it's abjuration magic. It seems to protect them from being found. And you're picking up a lot of magic from each of the pixies as well, just innate magic. But within 30 feet of you, that's all you're picking up.
Okay.
Party?
Can
Party.
I slowly and stealthily? How far away are we from where like those spots were? Like where I smelled the sulfur?
Oh, we're a pretty good way.
Yeah, almost an hour away from the edge of the wood. You're 45 minutes into the woods, so a good distance off.
Okay.
So
I'll just walk around and see what I find, if anything at all, and
okay,
that's it.
make a perception check.
Yeah, I want to do the same. And I want to have tremor sense going as I kind of like backtrack a bit and
Ooh,
make a big circle.
that's what's funny.
Natural 20.
Oh man, I'm out. That's 4, right?
That's
Yeah.
4.
I definitely wasn't picking 4 tonight, so
So
good thing I didn't.
what was yours?
7.
7.
So it's a 26.
You can feel, so 26, as you begin to kind of shift around through the forest, looking around, watching behind you in particular. Bag, you shift in the middle of the fairy ring, and you're looking around, and you feel beneath your feet, there's a lot of movement, a lot of shuffling beneath your feet. And you see as one fairy pops out, she has this little like mushroom cap on her head. Her little ears are kind of poking out of the side. She's got this long flowing dress made of leaves and silk. She flies over to you.
You probably don't want to be in the mushroom circle. It's bad luck for people like you.
Hey, I didn't know I stepped in here.
Oh no, you got to step out though. You have to do 3 spins, touch your nose, and then walk out.
I do it very gracefully and then hop. What the hell's up?
As you,
Yeah, with the
as you play over
Ballerina.
it, you see as she just starts laughing. One of the fairy that you have been carrying around, she flies over and just smacks her on her mushroom helmet and just
Don't tease him like that.
No, I turn and I bow.
Well, it's not necessarily not true.
so. As you all are kind of shifting around, looking here with a 26. Sylvie, you begin to look around as the sun sets.
Finally found a motherfucker!
With a natural 20. As you step outside and begin to look around, you catch that smell again.
Demon, you stupid bitch, where are you?
You smell it. You look up. About 4 trees ahead of you, high up, you notice something strange. You see there is this bit of purple smoke rising from a branch out of the forest.
Do I recognize the type of magic, or if it's magic, or...
Make an Arcana check.
18.
18. With an 18, it's some kind of conjuration or transmutation magic, but you're not sure. You see as the smoke is rising, it's a very vibrant purple smoke. And then you see as some figure covers it, releases, covers it again, releases. You see as these puffs of smoke ring out over the canopy.
Can I use my action to hide and then cast Pass Without Trace?
Make a stealth check.
I'm in the forest, right?
Yep.
That's 11.
11.
Yeah. 13. 14, 15.
15.
Yeah.
So you quickly backtrack and did you use both your blessings?
Yeah.
So you quietly shift behind one of the trees here. into the shadow as you go. You wait a moment, and then you peer your head back to look back towards that smoke signal. You see as it's just a faint bit of purple smoke now. And then you hear a voice behind you.
That's a neat trick. Too bad we're professionals.
And with that, we're going to take a quick break.
Oh no.
What would we sell?
Well, now we're going to take a quick break.
I saw you. I think. Oh no, 15. No, I didn't fucking see you. I'm one below. Fuck.
So, thank you all for hanging out with us. Also, I would like to note that a few minutes ago, thanks to Eindridge, you've all been blessed once again.
Whoa.
Thank you, Eindridge.
3.
Okay, we'll get
So-
one back.
I have 2.
All right.
I got
So,
one.
we're going to take a quick break, everybody. We are going to be talking in the chat, so feel free to hang out with us. We're just going to go make some drinks, hit the restroom real quick, and maybe get some snacks. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes. We'll see you all very soon.
Oh no!
we're back.
Oh, thank you. Grab it.
Alright. We are back, and don't forget everybody is re-blessed up.
Bless up.
Reblow.
Sylvie.
In the hot seat.
Sylvie. As you slink back, as you begin to cast your spell, you hear this voice, and you look up above you in the branches. You see, grasping on and leaning down, you see that black, tattered cloak kind of hanging off of her. You notice that black cat holding on, looking down at you.
What are you doing with all the fairies? Why are you snatching them?
Well, that's very simple, actually. She kind of pulls herself up onto the branch and she just carefully balances, walking along it. My grandmother needs them. Components. She mixes them down into potions and powders and dusts and all manner of things that you seekers use on your journeys.
Pretty heartless cat, aren't you?
She kind of plops down and just sits on the branch. It's about 10 feet over your head.
Can I look around and see if my companions are anywhere nearby?
As you look through the forest, you're a little ways outside of the fairy ring, and you can see them all in the fairy ring. You see the pixies all dancing around. This bag is doing some weird thing. He's spinning around 3 times, then stepping out of the fairy ring. I wouldn't call myself heartless. I'd call myself an entrepreneur. And I make very good money doing what I do. Don't you know who we are, what we are? We're just animals.
Doesn't mean we have to act like them.
Cops are at the side. You eat chickens, and fish, and eggs.
Yeah, but they don't talk back.
But what if they could? Would you starve? That's what I thought. She kind of pops back up, takes a few more steps.
It's a pretty chaotic world you're talking about.
It's just what I was raised to believe. And here in about an hour, my companions are all gonna be here. What are you gonna do about it, little fox?
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
I guess we will.
In your world, the strong survive. So let's see who's stronger.
She takes a step. You watch as she grabs onto a branch and begins to climb up into the trees and hops across to another one above you. Do your best. Don't disappoint me. She begins to hop from tree to tree and disappears out of sight.
Crap.
Where'd Sylvie go?
What are we doing in that ring?
She was. Yes.
Where is she?
Dancing. Okay.
Dancing.
You never dance?
I mean,
You should try it sometime. It's an expression of joy.
okay.
Something you need in your life too.
Maybe.
I'm sorry. I start dancing a little bit. Where's Sylvie?
Yeah, I don't know.
She was here just a minute ago. I don't know.
Did she say what you?
No. Maybe she had to go,
No.
Oh,
squat in the woods,
bathroom.
you know.
Yeah.
Respect privacy. Sylvie!
Guys!
Are you finished?
I'm not doing what you think I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So what are you doing?
Just come find me! Get away from the fairies.
This is hide and seek. It's not time for it.
Should they hide?
Yes. Tell
look for
everybody
my-
to hide.
My little pixie girl.
Hey, everybody.
She kind of flies her.
Y'all hide.
Sylvie says hide. I don't know why, but there's something here.
She turns around. How do you get? They all just fly straight for the fairy circle. You see as a lot of these little trapdoors me? All the little trapdoors that are just like grass-covered trapdoors just shut behind them.
That was so cool.
That was pretty sweet. I wish we could do that.
Yeah. We
Follow
have
my
like
voice and come find
Somebody
me.
needs to learn a new
secret
spell.
hiding spot.
Mhm.
Okay.
I like it.
I'm walking in my hot or cold. I'm walking where I think she's coming
Why are
from.
you still hiding? Where are you?
Yeah.
Eventually, you find a fox-shaped shadow stuck beside a tree.
Is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
What?
The cat confronted me. She was in the woods.
So she knows you're right here?
Yeah, well, I didn't want to lead her to the fairies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wanted them safe. So I stayed here. I don't know. She might already know they're there, but I wanted to be safe just in case.
Where'd she go?
She went that way. Apparently the dogs are about an hour out. So they're not far.
Where in that motherfucker?
She was signaling them. She was using some magic to do it.
Not my head, my helmet goes shink.
Hey, what if we...
She
that.
threatened me and I threatened her back.
Oh.
Good for you.
Right.
She tell you you're gonna pull her claws out.
Oh, I should have. I didn't think about that.
Tell you you're gonna yank a tail.
Oh, jeez, Tim. No.
Pull her
A stick falls from a tree.
Then she's gonna pluck her whiskers out.
I'll remember to
Alright,
do
while you
those
think of
things.
ways to
Yes.
torture cats,
Yeah.
let's go. Will you get in the trees this time?
All right.
Yeah.
If I must.
Well, the dogs, they can't climb the trees, can they?
I don't know. She can, though. She was up in the trees and she was trying to intimidate me a
What
lot.
did her signal look like?
I think it was the purple smoke.
You think
Well,
you could
Can you do
replicate
the
it?
purple smoke? Maybe they could think it's coming somewhere else.
I don't know.
You've made different things before. Do you think you could make some smoke? I think I could make some smoke.
Yeah, you're.
I can make some.
We don't want the smoke that you can make, okay?
No.
So it's an instantaneous harmless sensory effect, such as falling leaves, a puff of wind. I don't know if that would count.
It wouldn't be the amount of smoke that she created.
Okay.
But I could.
I make
I could.
fire, make colored smoke in the fire.
Can you help me climb a tree? No, you can. Oh shit.
She's,
Yeah.
Go make
she's
some
headed
smoke
back
over
to
there.
them.
Which
Smoke.
should we follow her?
First
that we
I'm
don't
climbing
lead
a
into
tree,
the-
now I'm setting
We could.
smoke off in the tree.
No. The smoke that she said that the cat made.
Okay, what about it?
She made a signal, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you can make the signal over there, it might confuse him.
I didn't see the signal.
If she doesn't get to them first. She's apparently been watching us for a while.
So she knows to come right here. That's where we were.
No. She's going to them now.
I know, but when they come back, they don't know where the fairies are, right?
I don't
Because
know.
they got those two fairies outside the. Fairy,
She can probably
fairy
find her
land.
way right back here.
Yeah, so she comes back here, but she doesn't know where the fairies are.
Let's go meet him halfway.
Trap them.
I want to climb the tree.
Climb a tree.
Yeah.
I thought you always leave.
I'm not sneaky, so before you go,
Oh, thanks.
you're welcome.
So not to take this personally, solely, but for the good of the group. Hey, I'll keep in touch.
Alright. Yeah. I want to look around.
So you climb the tree, make a perception check.
Guidance.
How many dogs were there?
8,
Ain't, that's
Yeah.
not.
I think.
Statistically, this is impossible. This is like my third natural one in a row.
Oh no! Wiley got the hat
sorry,
trick
I passed
too.
it to you.
Oh
Does that mean it's
no!
making its way around the table?
Yeah.
I guess so.
So you climb up the tree. I mean, it's a thick canopy. There's a lot of trees around. You don't see anything. You do see what Sylvia was talking about, but at this point it's dissipated. It's beginning to dissipate. You see above the tree line, there is this faint trail of violet smoke up above the tree line as the stars kind of glisten into it. You see as it begins to shine like very vibrantly, and then it just kind of fades as it gets higher into the sky.
Okay, so now I want to try to track her. See if I see any signs of her moving through the trees.
All right, make an investigation check as you begin to try and track. Or actually, there's a survival check as you're trying to track her. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with survival.
Don't take Tim to see the play Cats.
No, I got blesses the blow.
Blesses to blow those blesses.
That is awful.
You burning them all?
Yeah, I'm just gonna burn them all.
Wiley.
To climb
Whoa,
the tree.
what's happening?
Yeah, that is
Oh,
awful.
for to look around.
Yeah.
To track it.
Don't forget, you also have guidance.
11.
He already used it, I think.
Did you use it?
Yeah, I used it on the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's a 14.
14.
Yeah.
With 3 blessings.
With 3
Yeah.
blessings.
You're able to, you shift across the branches, jumping from tree to tree until you get to the tree where the plume of smoke is rising from.
Mm-hmm.
You see a couple of claw marks here. So you look around. She is good. You do notice that in this tree, tucked in where there's like a fork in the branch, there is a small little pouch that's tied up to the branch, and that's where the smoke. There's just a little bit of purple smoke coming out of it. But outside of that, she's gone, man. You can't find hide nor tail of her. She's can't find a single whisker anywhere.
Good God.
I want to examine the pouch. What's in it? What
You-
kind of components?
Take the pouch, make an Arcana check.
Oh, Arcana. Oh, no.
Oh no.
You're the smartest of us.
Oh no, you're not so good at Arcana, are you?
Alright, that's a 10. No, wait, 11.
Open the pouch up and go inside. And, I mean, there's little bits of dust still in there. Kind of like take your finger and you stick it down in and just pull out. There's this bit of like purple dust, and as you rub it in your fingers, it begins to glow. You have no idea what it is. Some kind of special component.
Alright, I grab it. I climb back down the tree.
Alright.
I come back to the group.
Oh, you found her signal.
I found this pouch. I don't know what it does. Maybe one of you can figure it out.
Make
Looks
Arcana
like
checks.
it makes smoke. 12 for me.
Wait, you don't have a plus?
Nope. No intelligence.
Oh no!
A 10.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, you know, it's definitely some kind of like arcane powder.
And there's
seems
still-
to be, like when you take a little bit out of it, as soon as you take it out of the pouch and it hits the air, it begins to float upwards and it begins to shimmer just a little bit and then it fades. You have no idea what it's made of or how it's made or what it even is.
Pretty.
Never seen anything like it.
Kind of cool.
Go put it in a tree over there. Like,
But it's not active.
Yeah, there's nothing left. There's just little traces
Oh, okay,
left.
it's
Yeah.
not
So
sending out
probably you
anything
gather
else.
that activating it to open the pouch to activate it, and then it just slowly dissipates. It's like as soon as it hits the air, it starts rising.
can I shake it? See if anything comes out.
Yeah. So little traces just kind of float out, but they don't go high.
I can inspect it later, see if I can replicate it.
And maybe we should keep an eye out for this purple smoke.
Tie it up and put it in my pocket.
Okay.
All right. Let's go find him.
Try and smell for him
Alright.
All right.
and try and hunt him
So,
down.
are you? If I'm understanding correctly, you guys are trying to meet them halfway.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you shift through the woods. Did you ever use pass without trace? Or are you gonna save
Do
it?
you want to? Are we trying to be super sneaky?
No, because they're gonna get him.
Alright. Let's just go get him.
Yeah. Time for sneaking is over.
Oh, wait a minute. You think they got the...
Who cares who they got? We're
We got you.
They might set up some kind of traps. We
Well, I was
still be
wondering if they
careful.
like got the... Are those the people that had the freaking bird thing that I...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's sort of rough.
You didn't enjoy the rodeo?
Well, no, but it's like the beaks was, snapping.
Avoid the beaks.
Well, if they're using those, we'll definitely see them coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be
Well, yeah,
fast too, because
that's
it was really fast.
Yeah, well done.
So,
Let's start moving.
all right. No pass without trace.
Mm-hmm.
Make stealth checks.
Is it dim?
Are you gonna
It is
cast
it's dark at this point. The sun has gone down.
On me or you?
Welcome in, fishy boy, and thank you for the hunter's mark. Gracias, my friend.
I'll cast guidance.
That puts me at a grand total of 1,600 marks on the night. Thank you so much.
Hey, can I have one of them little
Appreciate
squirrel
your support.
crossbows? I want to shoot him. Do we have pass that? No, we don't.
No.
Okay, that's right. We don't need it. I'm ready. I got a 9. Come on.
Fishy boys, he's just stirring the pot, making it more chaotic. Let's go. So 9.
9. A strong 9.
11.
I'm gonna cast fly on myself. And
All
go
right,
up
everybody leave
into the
again.
trees
Come on.
and fly forward and try to find her.
Okay.
Not leave the group, kind of stay with the group
All right.
as I fly forward.
You're gonna spot him from above.
And I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Going out, you're
getting
just
off
like,
the ground.
"No,
Yeah.
The heck with it. You trip over a root and immediately face plant, making this loud kind of. Then you're like, nope. Up in the air.
24.
Sylvie disappears into the woods. She pulls a Wiley. She vanishes.
He's fine. She's disappeared. I'll see
It's
you
just
in a minute.
you and Wiley.
Yep, he's gonna be gone in a second.
So you all quietly shift ahead,
I don't want
traveling
to come out
backwards
of the.
about
I don't want to
50
come out of the woods.
No. I figured you're meeting them halfway, so you get about
Yeah.
halfway, about 20 minutes away from the fairy circle, and the two of you find a place to hide. Sylvie, you're watching them. You kind of perch up on a tree nearby. As you fly up and over, make a perception check for me.
He's looking around, fashioning something.
13.
13.
I've got a bless. We gotta get bless. I'm gonna use it. 17.
Is that the only bless you got?
Yes, I think that was my last one.
All right. So 17. Now you fly over just at the top of the canopy. You fly forward and you never quite make it to the edge of the forest. However, something catches your attention as you fly past one tree in particular. You see something shimmer at the top of one of the trees just as you're flying over it.
Fly back and look. Not down into the tree, but like I kind of stay up and hidden.
As you fly past and you kind of put on the brakes and you turn around, you see there's a branch shaking.
Okay, she's there. Message won't break my concentration, will it?
No, that's just not. It's
I'm gonna
instantaneous.
point in there and cast message and say, I see you.
I'm doing something while he's doing this.
There's a moment that passes, and then you hear, and what good does that do you?
I'm not gonna respond. Then I'll message, point towards them, and whoever I catch, I'm gonna say, I found her. She's over this way. Can you guys see me?
Yeah, I mean, you're flying.
She's over here.
Not far from where you're perched up hiding. So,
Alright. You want to jump her?
Figure.
Alright. Start making my way down to that direction.
okay. So, as you take a few steps forward, Wiley, making your way towards her, you hear this. And you see, what is it?
Oh, while he was doing all that, talking to the whatever it is, I wanted to go and take my rope and attach it to the tree. And then,
Here we go.
And then,
Hell yeah. I like it. Trip line.
and then I'm gonna grow it on the other end, and I'm gonna let it lay in the ground, and I'm gonna sprinkle my caltrops about
Okay.
3 feet in front of it,
Okay.
and I'm gonna, position myself so when something comes through there, I'm gonna pull the rope tight and try and trip it.
Okay.
Because there's 8 of these dogs coming, and there's only 4 of us.
So you're just setting up, getting ready to trip one of them as they run in.
All 8 of them.
Okay. So, Wiley, as you hear this, you hear another voice. Shut up.
What direction is it coming from?
Sounds like it's coming about 150 feet to the right of you.
Is there any allies around me? I don't see Sylvie, bags in the air. Tim is wrangling a tree.
No, I thought you already left to go with him.
Yeah.
You see Tim.
Okay, that's it. Tim,
What?
your friends. They're over there.
What friends are
The
these?
birds.
Where are the dogs?
I don't know, but they're probably close by. I heard somebody say, shut up.
Which way?
You hear something coming from straight ahead of you now.
We're surrounded.
Okay. We're gonna fight them.
Alright, well, I wish we had oil right now. We could set the forest on fire.
Oh, that would get them. And us. And the fairies.
Oh no, we'll go back into the field. That's clear.
Oh, with all the sage, it really burns hot. Okay, I'm gonna look around for like a rock or something. Stick. And I'm gonna toss it over there where it like would be 10 feet behind the 2/3 part of my rope.
Okay.
So I make some noise and think it's draw it over that direction.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay.
Tim, make an attack roll for me.
Mm-hmm.
Attack what?
Attack what?
Yeah, what am I
Let's
attacking?
answer first.
So I'm just getting to use my
Sylvie,
strength.
this is gonna be dex based.
Okay, so it's the
Sylvie, you suddenly smell that strange sulfurous smell. It's getting closer. It's kind of on the wind around you.
I got these two. The rest of them are in the goo. 5 and 3. That's a freaking 8. Come on.
Toss the rock over the rope. Kind of rustles through the leaves and across the ground. Nothing happens.
Guys, see anything?
Make a perception check.
14.
14.
I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna ask again because I already failed.
So, as you begin to look around, you don't see anything, but it just feels like there's something here. Like something's off. Your spine, like the hair is sticking up on the back of your neck. Bag, what are you doing here this time?
I'm waiting till I see Wiley and then I want to draw my sword and just dive bomb the cat.
So, Wiley, what are you doing?
Guess looking in that direction where the talking came from, and shifting back and forth between the sound that was right ahead and the sounds I heard.
Make a perception check.
All right.
Know exactly where we are. We're just sitting in dogs.
I'm sure.
Wasn't meant to be. That's
Yeah.
a 2 plus
Not
2.
much we can
That's
do
a
about
4.
that.
Yep.
It's a 4.
That's a 4.
My passive perception is a 14, okay?
Just so we know. Just so we're clear.
All right.
Got
So-
dark vision to 60 feet. I don't have dark vision.
Wait, it would be a 5, but it doesn't really.
I don't know that that's gonna
Yeah,
change.
it's not gonna change much, but it'd be 5.
So,
So.
Wiley,
Mm-hmm.
Tim, Wiley, as you're looking towards that sound, trying to figure out where it came from,
Mm-hmm.
Tim, you're focused on that rope. You're getting ready to pull it. Sylvie, you're just sitting carefully, waiting nearby. Is there anything you want to do during this time? As you're hiding in the shadows. You see the two of them seem spooked by something.
Yeah. No, because I already tried to figure out what that smell was and I failed, so I don't think there's anything that I can do
Okay.
right now.
All right. Bag. You're waiting. You see Wiley. He's getting ready to go to that tree, and then something catches his attention to the right. He begins to shift through the woods. You gonna just hold and wait?
I'll fly down and get into the trees in a place where I can hide.
So as you get in the trees, make a stealth check for me. Wiley, that's going to be a 14 to hit, and Bag, that's a 16 to hit.
Hold up.
Or,
I
I'm
can't
sorry,
be
10.
surprised.
That is true.
I can't be surprised.
You can't be surprised.
I can't.
Shit.
I can't.
Because of alert.
Yep. I'm
I
alert.
can't.
I'm alert.
Well, in that case, a 7. It's not hit.
It does
Anyways.
not hit.
All right.
14
14.
stealth.
Can you ask me what?
Does a 16 hit?
Oh. Yeah, so that's 16
Back.
armor class.
You fly into the
Wait,
trees
we did
here, and you kind of wait
I
for a
thought it was
moment.
higher than that.
Bag, as you something catches your attention as you're looking down from up above. There is something really off here. As you see, as you're getting bird's eye view now that you've gotten down a little closer from into the canopy instead of looking down at branches. Now you can see the forest floor a little better. You see a couple of ferns kind of rustle. You see as there's a footprint that kind of lands in across some of the pine straw, stepping forward. Wiley, you feel all of a sudden your danger sense goes off. You duck and you hear as a scimitar flashes right over your head. You turn around and there is one of those very large, that bulldog is right on top of you. How'd you dodge that?
Counterattack.
Tim, you counterattack? Make an attack roll. Tim,
Come on.
as you're watching your rope, you feel something suddenly shank you in the side. You're gonna take.
I can't use misdirection.
Now in this case, you cannot see the attackers. This is gonna be, you're gonna take 6 points of slashing damage, or piercing damage, sorry, as you feel something sharp shank you in the side, Tim. As you look to your right, you see the air ripple. And you watch as one of those dogs turns visible, the German Shepherd. Well, that would have hurt, wouldn't it? What was your attack roll?
It's only 12.
12?
12 to hit.
Let's see. I don't think 12 hits, but I'll check just in case. A 12 does hit.
Hey, nice.
A 12 does hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
sheesh.
Alright.
There it goes. Loud noises freaking you out.
It's the drama.
10 points.
Nice. All right. So, as you all are sitting here, Sylvie, you suddenly see as 2 dogs apparate. One next to Wiley, one next to Tim. I mean, they just appear. And then you all hear, you see branches snap and twist. You see invisible creatures all running in towards your direction. And everyone to roll initiative for me.
God bless. Damn.
Let's see. This map pulled up. All right. Bag, you are currently up high, at least. So let me put you on a perch. Way up high.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I told you you were up high.
Can't do
Birds
much
are up there, yeah.
Get a spell cast.
Illusion spells.
That's true.
No attack spells.
All right, let's get this turned on real fast. Probably up that map. That was turned on. that goes.
Which way is the fairies?
Which way are the fairies? They're about behind you.
This way?
Yep. No, the other way.
Okay. So in other words, they didn't go on the other side of us.
All right, 25 to 20. Anybody? Anyone? 20 to 15.
16.
16. Wiley at the top.
Buddy.
You so worried.
15 to 10.
11.
12.
Followed by Tim and Bag. Sylvia, what you got?
9.
9.
Did you roll that?
Snatchers go with a 10.
All of them together.
All them together right before Sylvia.
Snatchers.
And then at the very bottom is Caroline with a surprising
Okay.
7.
Oh.
Wow. Natural 1.
Yes, actually. Actually 2. Sorry, not a natural 1. A 2.
Yeah, still +5.
So Snatchers then, Sylvie?
Indeed. So Wiley, top of the round. As you feel your hair stand up on edge, the scimitar slashes out and you drop down, take your crook staff and just jab it up in the jaw of this individual. He kind of takes a step back and he just gets ready to take another swing. What are you gonna do?
He's about to take another swing. I'm gonna attack.
Go for it.
19.
A 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. And that's a combo.
Combo,
That's a
yes.
combo, thanks to your new combo master feat.
Damage.
So roll damage, then roll again, roll another attack.
Is it a 19 or a 20? It's
19 or 20, he gets another free attack.
Hell yeah.
8 points on the first attack.
Nice.
It's cocked. 19, dirty 19.
Hits.
Alright. 11 points on the second attack.
Nice.
And then bonus action attack.
Go for it.
Wait, I
You
get a
got
second
one attack action. Yeah, you get another attack
I
action.
get an attack action. Yeah. Another 19 dirty.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Alright.
Yeah, buddy.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 points of damage.
Wiley, as he tries to take you down, you turn around and he just and then you finally take that crook staff and grab him by the ankle, flip him upwards, and smash it down on his face. He is gone.
Bye bye.
Dang, Riley.
Wiley pulls some monk shit and just absolutely wrecks him.
Killing the monk.
Tell you what, let's pull this closer, shall we?
The ghost of the monk. Zephyr lives
Zephyr.
on. You feel the wind blow.
Alright.
So
So,
Through
the
your
bonus
fur.
attack from Blitz, is that only on the same person?
So bonus attack is for that, for your blitz, is only on the same person.
Okay.
And also it has to be with the attack action.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Okay, so I'm done. Yeah,
So
because
you want to move?
yes, I'm gonna move to flank the other one.
Kind of running across.
Yep. You're
As you
next.
get about right here, you run into something. You hear.
God dang it.
Do you continue?
What the fuck was that? That wasn't a bird.
I continue.
the nastiest dog.
As you run across,
I get out of range.
it's got a dirty 19 to hit.
Yep, hits.
So, you're gonna take 9 points of slashing damage as you go running across, and
It was a bird.
the invisibility drops. As another one here has this two big battle axes. One slashes you across the back, and he is a gnarly looking dog. He's a mutt by every stretch of the word. His lips are drooling, like dripping with this nasty foam and drool. His fangs are bared. He He looks rabid.
He's rabid.
He looks
alright.
rabid. He looks
That's an
very, very
inbred
pissed.
dog.
So, that ends your turn?
Yep.
Tim, you're up.
Am I within range of that guy? Or do I have to move?
Yeah, you're within range. Easily.
And the little dude is a bag.
Yeah. No, Bag is up here. That's Wiley.
Oh, Wiley. Okay,
And then
okay,
there's
Wiley.
Sylvie over here.
Do you owe me?
Alright, so
Off on the side.
can I rotate around that dude and get where I can
You're flanking already.
raise my rear end and spray without getting Wiley?
Okay.
Yeah.
Get both
So-
of, to get both of them?
All right, so you're going to pivot around this way.
I
You turn around,
misunderstood
tail
the
up.
assignment.
Yeah.
Con saves, right?
Yep.
And I'm assuming they're more invisibles.
Wait, it was,
Right,
yeah,
see.
contact throw.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh no! Oh yeah!
Oh, yeah?
It's a 7 and a 9.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, they, I'm gonna get those poison counters out so I can keep track of this. As you turn around and unload, there's this spray of green just. And they immediately, the one that's just like. It just. Yeah, no, not fun.
No
Not
feeling
fun
bad.
at all. Alright, they are both poisoned. Currently, stay on.
And there'll be people spelling them for a day.
Alright.
If they survive that
If they
long.
Is your action anything else, Tim?
Okay.
That's
so-
one. That's one attack action.
Yeah. All right. And so I've got the rope in a hand.
Yeah. Side to a tree.
We should spell that out better. So if
You're trying to trip them, right?
yeah, I don't know where the tree. I don't want to let go because I'll lose it if I do that. But I could attack again with the hand axe in one hand. If I just
Yeah.
Okay, so the dude that is right next to me. That if I just I can't do anything to make him. I just have to attack him. I can't do anything
Make
to
an
like,
attack
make
roll,
him
yeah.
to go and fall down or get where I can knock him back. Okay, I'm just gonna attack him, smack him. 9, 6.
Hits. Roll damage.
Okay, so that is.
Nice finally hear hits.
That's 4 plus 3,
Nice, Tim.
and I'm going to spend a what do you call it?
Superiority.
Die, and I am going to do a feint attack.
Feint attack.
Mm-hmm. So, as a bonus action, I roll my superiority die, and I add a whopping 3,
Okay.
and I have advantage on my next attack roll against a chosen creature within 5 feet. So I'm choosing him.
All right. Nice. So you strike out and you just take a quick step to the side, trying to goad him in and get ready to strike him again. So that's your actions.
Yep, I
That's
squirted
it.
him, I smacked him, and I'm, over.
Bag, you're up.
Okay, 2 questions. Did I actually see Caroline, or did I just see where
As
she
you
was?
look around, yeah, you saw something moving in those trees, but as you look up, you don't see her now. You don't know where she went. She probably hid from you.
Okay. And you said I saw invisible creatures moving in.
Yeah, you just see individuals running in this direction, headed south, like headed towards your party.
Any of them grouped together, say maybe like where I could hit them with a 30-foot cone or something?
2 of them.
Okay. I'll fly down and cast Fear on them.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, I gotta look this one up. Hang on.
30-foot cone must succeed on a wisdom save or drop whatever they're holding and become frightened for the duration, which is a minute. They have to dash and move away from me.
So what kind of saving throw?
Wisdom.
I gotta burn a Huntersburg on one. I gotta burn a Huntersburg on one. I have no choice. I have absolutely no choice but to burn it on one of them.
Let's see, man.
It's bad.
And I will
You
lose.
get disadvantage.
Oh! Damn!
Yeah, fight fire with fire, baby.
Holy shit!
Burning the dagger for a straight roll.
I will lose.
I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen.
Good choice, my man.
Yep.
All right, well played. Well played,
I
Wiley.
had to make him burn
Damn.
hard for that.
The second one rolls a natural 19, so one succeeds. The first one that I really wanted to succeed did not. As you cast this cone forward, you know the creatures are there, and you fly down and you billow out with this illusory form of this giant ethereal badger that just you see as there is dirt that gets kicked up, and you hear this. And you hear as what sounds like a giant, crazy, naked chicken puts on the brakes and is terrified. Yes. You hear as there's a voice, "No, come on, get back here!" No. You see as there's a scuffle happening now. You see large bird-like footprints getting, trying to dig in and run away, and there's someone that's digging in and trying to pull it forward. Anything else?
I use. Ooh. Give me a second. Sorry. Do I want to use this? Yeah, I'll use my quick-witted feature to cast Mirror Image.
You can only cast one spell per turn.
Yes.
Even with my
Even with, yeah,
bonus
you
action.
can still only cast one spell per turn.
Spell one cantrip.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'll stay where I'm at.
Stay where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is now their turn. You see something right in here that's just chaos happening. You hear like a chain getting rattled, and you hear a voice just shouting, "Come on, you dumb bird!" Then right in front of you, Sylvie. Sylvie, you hear footsteps. They don't see you because you roll really high on your stealth.
24.
You hear a footstep land in front of you, and then you see billows out as a big battle axe comes flying down on the back of, that's gonna be Tim.
Yep.
So that's gonna be a 17 to hit. You're gonna take 7 points slashing damage. And he's gonna attack one more time.
Bam. 2-inch.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
Yeah, that's gonna hit. 18 plus. So Tim, you're gonna take another 10 points slashing on that one. So he slashes at you twice. The other one that's got you flanked is gonna turn around and do the same thing.
straight roll for him. He's poisoned.
Thank you. He is poison. Good call.
Nice.
Natural 1. Second attack. 15 plus. So it's going to be 7 points slashing. Tim, as he turns around, he's just feeling the effects. Oh wait, no, he has to make a con save or a gag. So the first one was a natural
nice.
1, so he is not. He continues to gag as he's just. He's just not. That all that spray that you just spewed in him. The other one's got to do the same thing. It went 18. And fuck you. Natural 2. As the other one is also just. You see as he takes it, he drops his axe and just starts raking this nasty junk off of his tongue. However,
So did I take all that damage that happened?
just the first round,
first.
not seven. So
Not anymore.
Yeah, you're good.
Right.
now. Yeah.
Wiley, you hear as another one swings down on top of you.
He
Natural 20.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, yep. I should have saved buddy.
So it's going to be 14 points slashing.
Alright.
Strike it again. It's going to be a 19.
Hits.
It's going to be not much, 5 points on that one.
Okay.
So he rushes up behind you and just shing, shing, just slashes across you twice with his axe. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's my other one? Oh yeah. You hear. As another one appears here,
What the frick?
Okay.
and then there's this giant chicken
Not
that he
the chicken.
pulls up next to him, and it just is going to lash out and attack you, Wiley.
Bring it.
That's going to be 18 plus.
Yep. Hits. Oh,
And
God.
you make a Constitution saving throw.
Let's get it.
You're going to
not
take
within 30
3
feet
points
of me, huh?
piercing damage.
That's not great. Constitution is plus 0. Yep. That's a 6.
6. As the creature catches you off guard and bites down onto you, you see a stone begins. It doesn't hurt that bad, but as it releases you, your arm begins to turn to stone.
That's not normal.
The other one's going to attack you twice.
They're not within 30 feet of me, are they?
30 feet of you?
They look within 30
Yeah, they're
feet.
within 30 feet of you.
Can I do misdirection on Wiley? Or does it have to be my turn to do
No,
misdirection?
misdirection's a reaction. So you can do it on your turn.
I would have liked to have done it before, but yeah, I'll do it.
You want to do it on this guy?
Yeah.
All right. Disadvantage roll?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it would be a 15, but instead it's a 10. So. And I will note too that you are currently restrained at the moment.
Who, me?
Yeah. So
Oh, me?
second attack.
That ruins all my plans.
Next attack is a 5+. So as you see as the
Reaction.
he releases the what is it?
Counterattack.
Counterattack. Go for it.
Die. 16 plus.
That hits.
Alright. 8 points of damage.
Nice.
Back at you.
So Wiley, you hear the footsteps as they come running forward. The cockatrice just grabs onto you. You had no idea he was there, and he bites onto you. However, as the individual that's got its leash goes to swing on you with that axe, you see there's this flicker of light kind of that flutters right in his eye, and it goes, just makes him miss entirely on the first strike, and then he swings again and manages to clip you a little bit. So that's going to end their turn. Sylvie, you're up.
Okay, on the one that really scared me, that was feral.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Moonbeam
Oh
at
god.
3rd level.
Fuck yes.
Oh lord. At 3rd level?
Yeah.
3rd level.
Oh Jesus.
DC 14.
Poisoned, I believe, is disadvantage on saves too. Let me see. Poisoned. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, so it's not disadvantage on the saving throw. Jail. Hey! In fact, just leave it there.
1.
Was it a 1 again?
Wow.
Jail, immediately jail.
16 points of radiant
16
damage.
points of radiant damage.
Yeah.
So as it is reeling from the poison gas attack that Tim unleashed on it, suddenly there's this just radiant blast that just careens down out of the canopy and slams into it. It's just beginning to burn. It's not having a great day.
And then since I cast a spell, or I'm right on that tree, can I bonus action? Can I use my tree walk?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I
Yes.
can't remember the distance.
60 feet. Actually, 120 feet now.
We changed it, yeah.
Yeah,
I'd like to get about 120 feet to stay in range.
Because
for
now you
my-
can take a character
my
with you too.
moonbeam. I'll just take myself for
Alright,
now.
where you headed? You can go pretty much anywhere on this map.
I don't know where she is, do
No idea.
I? I'll just come this direction. Just put me in the corner of it.
Alright.
That's fine.
So you step out up the top. You step into the tree. As that one is turning around trying to figure out where that spell came from, you just meld into the tree and vanish.
Okay.
All right.
That's my turn.
It's now her turn. Bag.
Should save that reaction for myself.
Let's see.
Really saved you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a 19 to hit.
Yes.
All right. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me as well.
I'm gonna use Feather of the Guiding Wind to get advantage on it.
Okay. I forgot that you had that.
I did too until Wiley gave it to me this beginning of the day. Oh, that helps. Dex save 21.
Success.
Thank God.
As you have fear, you're concentrating on this fear, like frightening these creatures. You hear this, and you look around just in time to see this blade made of ice flying towards you as it clips you in the shoulder and then explodes, sending the ice shards outwards. But you manage to duck, so you're going to take 6 points of piercing damage and 11 points reduced to 5 on the cold damage. As Caroline casts Ice Knife on you and reveals herself to you. She is up in the trees, a little bit higher than you are. It's gonna end her turn. Wiley, you're up.
I'm going to cast minor image on myself on the surrounding to make it seem like it's the surrounding area. They don't see anything anymore.
Okay. You cast Minor Illusion.
On myself.
So you take your staff and it's like you vanish.
Yeah.
There's this cube of just forest around you. All right. What you gonna do after that?
I'm going to. I can't throw anything with a bonus action, can I?
Relax.
No.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Well, what are you trying to throw? I mean, you can toss something out.
Yeah, if I see something on the ground, I want to toss it to make it seem like I ran a different direction.
Okay. So yeah, there's some twigs on the ground.
Okay.
So take one and toss it.
Yeah.
Make a deception check for me.
All right.
Steve.
Let's see what we got. That's it's only a 9.
9.
Yes.
You take the stick and you toss it to the side. However, as you throw it, one of their heads kind of turns just a little bit, but the other two just, the cockatrice in particular, just drooling, looking at you.
Okay.
Okay.
That is my turn.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn.
Let's.
And I believe you are blessed still.
Am I?
Yeah, you guys got more blessings.
Oh,
Still
okay.
gotta check. Oh wait, no, you're not.
Yeah, I
You
used all
it,
3
yeah.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flurry of shame. It's a natural one.
Our metal dice doesn't
Natural
like
one.
me.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, but yep, natural one.
You all watch as Wiley, the image fades, and when it fades, there is a statue of Wiley remaining. Wiley, as you're fighting, you're looking for a way out, and then that stone continues to spread. And suddenly everything goes black. Tim, you're up.
Okay, am I sort of clear to think that, okay, he's a statue, so that means everything over there in that spot is on me?
Yeah.
They have several attacks apiece.
Pretty much.
I think you got the better of the deal, Wally.
I don't know.
Get out there, Tim. Get out there, Tim.
Holy crap. How many of them is that? I just want it to mass.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
2 attacks
6.
apiece. That's 10, that's 12 hits, potentially.
Holy crap.
No, you only get 2.
2 per person,
Oh wait, no, if
possibly.
you
No, they
where
only,
you're at, you only got 2 on
Yeah,
you.
you only got
You've
2.
only got 2 on you right now. They can take attacks of opportunity.
they can't get
But they're gonna be able to
multi-attacks.
move.
Oh yeah.
Next turn, they can surround
But
me.
you
Right,
can dash.
if you don't move, yeah.
Yeah, you can dash.
Yeah, I'm gonna get 2 opportunity attacks.
Only 2.
Yeah, but I could disengage and not have to worry about it.
Yeah.
They're definitely gonna catch up on you.
Huh?
Another.
What are you gonna do?
I can't risk it. That's like freaking. I got walloped the first go around. Okay, I'm gonna disengage.
Okay. Where you headed?
Can I burrow and pop up on the other side of my caltrops
Yeah.
Oh.
so that they have to run over the caltrops to get to me?
So yeah, you burrow underneath and quickly out on the other side, and they're all like, they still get. Oh, you disengage. Never mind. So as you dodge, down you go. Pop up on the other side. Immediately they all. He's over there.
And I probably need to. Yeah, I need to probably bonus action and second wind because that would be 10 would be. Yeah. Bonus action, second wind. Because I'm out of movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's 3 plus 6, that's 9 hit points. Okay.
Alright. So you recover just a little bit of hit points back.
That's 9 hit points.
That ends your turn, Tim.
Oh yeah, unless I got some special stuff you didn't tell me about from leveling up 6.
Bag, you're up. Did you make a concentration check on the fear, right, by the way? We got hit.
No, I did not. It's a 5.
The cockatrice is still terrified of you, by the way, and there's someone down there trying to hold it and keep it from running away, so.
Oh, hell yeah. I just rolled a 5 on the concentration.
Oh, then it drops.
How many people got poison?
2.
Yeah.
Because they have to spend their action to puke.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
They both failed their con saves, so.
I'm gonna take a shot at Caroline with my bow.
Alright. Make an attack roll.
Come on, baby, come on. Natural 2. Okay, so then instead, I'm gonna.
This ain't going well. This is starting to look
No.
familiar.
No, not at
Every
all.
week.
I'm going to kind of drop behind the trunk of the tree and cast Disguise Self on myself and look like the bulldog that he took out.
Okay. Alright. So, you gonna fly behind the tree here?
I'm not flying anymore. I wasn't flying before I casted Fear.
Oh, it's concentration.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right. So you went ahead and
concentration.
dropped. So you're gonna run behind the tree here and just kind of disguise yourself to look like the bulldog.
Mm-hmm.
Alright?
And that's it.
That ends your turn. It is now their turn. The two that are still poisoned.
The one who has moonbeam on it.
Oh yeah, he's got to make a con save. The one stops retching finally, not the crazy one, but the German Shepherd. The crazy one is still retching. He's still the one with Moonbeam on him, which means this is gonna suck. This is his con save for Moonbeam. That's no. That's 11.
8 and 7, 15 points.
He's just. Yes. He vanishes.
Get out of here.
I had some armadillo last night. I made it stink a little worse.
He vanishes. The other one, however, is immediately going to run towards Tim and stop in his tracks as he has to make a dex, or does he have to make a dex save or just hit it? I can never remember what the count drops.
Yeah, let's see. Hold on. That's under equipment. And it's under caltrops.
DC 15 deck save.
That is a 15 on the die. So he does see them just in time and manage to jump over them and get to you. The others are Wiley is now stoned, so they're just ignoring him.
I'm a statue.
Gonna run forward. Dex save. Failure with a natural 6 on him.
Nice.
This guy's gonna run.
15 damage.
Natural 3. This
Nice.
is gonna run past. Gonna run around this way. He succeeds with a natural 20, actually. So he manages to get over these two, however. Gets stopped. How much? 1 point?
Yeah, just one. Its walking speed is reduced by 10 feet.
10.
Until it
First
reaches
round of
at least
attacks.
100 feet.
It's a 12 and a 13. Not gonna hit, I don't think. Second round is a 18 and a 9.
18.
You can take 8 points slashing damage. The other thug at this point is going to rush this way. As he does become visible, right as he rounds this corner with his cockatrice on in tow.
Stand your ass up, boy.
Stand up.
No, you can fall down.
Yeah.
You can fall
Out
down.
of the
You see as
shadows.
he forms just as he rounds the corner. What the hell? Make a deception check.
What is he doing?
17 plus.
17 plus?
Yeah, it's a 23.
23?
22.
Sorry, Tony. Grabs the cockatrice. The cockatrice immediately just pulls it away and he's going to use his action to dash in this direction. However, he gets to about here and he sees Tony still in the fray. He's like,
But Tony's the one
oh yeah, that's right, Tony's
Tony's
dead. Tony's dead. He runs around the corner. He sees Tony lying on the ground dead. He's like, shh, the hell? All right, that's going to end his turn. So that's going to end the thug's turn. Sylvia, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move the moonbeam. It's a 40-foot cylinder, so if I can see her,
40-foot cylinder.
Yeah, she'll get caught in
can
it.
she get caught in it if I circle it
Yeah,
around?
so that'd be how many feet?
60 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, you could get all of them, including her.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
That's power.
All right, so we're going to start with the cockatrice and the two over here.
Yeah, 60 feet in any direction.
Cockatrice rolls a 17. It's a failure, and there's a failure on both dogs. So that's 1 success, 2 fails. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. 1 success, 2 fail. Caroline fails, and 1 dog fails. The dog with his poison succeeds. So,
That dog is not poisoned anymore, right? You said it succeeded. Oh, it just doesn't retch.
yeah, it just doesn't wreck. It just it stays that way. It has to make a con save to be able to do anything on its turn. Yeah.
I don't know if I can use Nature's Fury on this, but can I use... It says... If the spell hits, you can choose... It's not really a hit, it's a save. Does
Yeah,
it have to
that's
be...
a targeted attack. That's when a spell hits a target.
Okay. I used it once on Thunderwave, so I won't do that again then.
Let me. How does it work?
Well, I just have it written here. Let me find it in here. Where are you at, Nature's
Nature's Fury. Once per day, you can. If a spell requires 1 or more creatures to make a saving throw, they must make it with disadvantage. If the spell requires an attack roll, then you can do maximum damage. So yeah, we did that wrong with. It's just disadvantage on their saving throws.
Okay.
Not that it matters.
I have this. I copied and pasted it, so because the attack roll thing I have, you can choose to make the attack roll with advantage. So somewhere along the way, my information is wrong.
It's both. You get advantage and max damage.
That's fine. 17, 18, 19.
19 points. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
that 19 for each of them that you hit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
strong.
God,
Half
Moonbeam
damage.
is balling.
Powerful.
Half damage for the ones that failed
Right.
or succeeded.
Right.
Damn. So the moonbeam carves through. This one gets dusted as it just begins to curl through all of them, eating away at them. You see as the cockatrice immediately just goes. It starts shrilling and just like shrieking out in pain. It does not like that
Okay.
at all.
I know I can't really do this as a bonus action, but I'm just gonna try and shift to use the tree as any kind of cover.
Okay, yeah,
It's
you
not-
can get some
not
cover.
hiding,
Yeah,
but-
just using your movement to get some cover.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? Caroline.
Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum.
Caroline is going to, you hear as she casts a spell that you are familiar with. The moonbeam
Can I cast
disappears.
counterspell?
Dispel magic.
You may. Yes. So as the moonbeam is beginning to get ready to dissipate, you hear as she's casting a spell. You quickly snap your fingers and point towards her. The counter spell breaks, and the moonbeam stays alive. She immediately turns towards you. Wretch, and she's gonna leap forward, begin to climb down this tree.
Damn, she fast.
She's a guy.
Yeah, she's gonna run down the side of this tree and get down to the bottom, and she's about to get ready to tear towards you, Bag.
Thanks, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Wiley, you are still stoned. Tim, you're up.
Oh shit. Okay.
Let me say Wiley.
So
Just wait.
I will. There's one next to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's taking damage.
Yeah.
Okay. I will pull out my other hand axe, dropping the rope. I guess I dropped the rope earlier to run. So I have my other hand axe. So I got the hand axe in each hand. First attack on him. Do I want to get the advantage?
What you gonna do?
Okay, I'm just going to attack him. I don't think I've got anything that actually gives me advantage the first go around. 14 plus. Gosh,
That hits.
just everywhere.
Let's go damage.
That's how I go all over your laptop.
Killing me. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm too. It's too rough. All right, that's just a D6. Take them. I gotta get a stronger weapon. In the box. Come on.
Really? My goodness.
Take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath. Calm down.
All right, that's
There you
4 plus
Golly.
3.
7.
Okay.
Take a deep breath,
Good
buddy.
damage.
It'll be okay.
Okay.
Hit him again.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Break
I'm
it
gonna hit him
down.
again. That's a 16 plus.
That hits.
It's the same guy he hadn't gone down. Okay. Son of a.
It's okay. Just keep
Yeah,
swinging.
okay.
You got it. You got it.
That's 2 plus 3. It's 5.
Tim, the first one sinks into his clavicle. The second one, you come up and sink into his liver, just digging it deep, and he crumples to the ground.
It's a big boy.
Okay. I can't tell who those people are that are left. Which one has been hit?
They've all been hit.
Okay,
Moonbeam carved through
Moonbeam.
all of them. Yep.
Did anybody else hit him other than Moonbeam?
Yeah, that one of them had been hit a couple of times. The cockatrice ain't looking great.
But that's the further one away, right? Which
Yep.
one's the- okay. Well, I mean, who are the two big dudes next to me?
They're trying to pull caltrops out of the feet right now.
Okay, so the other one has to cross the caltrops. It's not
Yes.
there. Okay. All right, so I guess I'm going to get to the... it doesn't matter which one it is. Fuck, there's everybody around me.
You run forward.
I'm not going to step on my caltrops. If I got to step on my caltrops, I'm not. I'm getting that guy right there, okay?
Okay.
I'm not.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
Hit him.
I'm gonna do a superiority dive.
Barrel.
Wait a minute. You attacked the first guy twice.
Okay, action search. I mean.
Okay, action
Yeah,
surge. There you
action
go. Go
surge.
for it. There we go.
Yeah,
Sure.
and then I'm doing the. I'm gonna do the. I don't know how much damage. I'm doing the menacing where he's going to have to go and run away, be frightened or whatever.
Okay.
It is.
Sword.
4 plus whatever it
That's
is.
not gonna hit.
You keep using that D20 and that
You
one.
have-
I've only got 2 left. The rest of them in the freaking.
Wait, you got
Sure.
No, I'm just doing it.
No,
Again,
here,
second
here,
attack.
here, I don't use mine to attack. Try it. Just power friendship.
It's going
Come
in
on.
the yeah.
It's
In the news if it
fine. It's
messes
fine.
up. Okay.
It's fine. It's like a $3 chess X dice.
Okay, 16.
There you
Give me D6.
Give me a D6 for full damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Hits are okay.
4
Oh, all right.
plus 3, I believe. Yeah.
I tried to do that last time. Pick
So
one
the
up.
first one, you're just
Random.
getting into a frenzy right now. You just unload on him, tear him down. You rush forward to the second one that's trying to pull this caltrop out of the bottom of its foot, and just as it gets done, it's goes, oh, jump! And it like backs up as you just jump this Rottweiler and just sling your axe into it. You look like the most rabid, feral skunk.
Yeah.
So that's action surge. Still got bonus action.
I don't get another attack with my
With your
action.
bonus action, you can, yeah. You've attacked twice. You missed the first one, hit the second one. So bonus action, attack again.
Okay.
My God. You got him.
Okay, so okay. 13 plus.
That hits. Roll damage.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. 4 plus 3.
There we go. All right. See, now we're talking. Now we're
Yeah.
talking, Tim. So you just unload on this guy. Just start carving into his flesh. Yeah, he is looking gnarly. He's starting to fade.
Better fade.
So that's gonna
That's
end
in my
your
freaking
turn.
turn.
At the end of your turn.
I should disengage and freaking part of it.
Mangy dog comes out of somewhere.
Yeah, probably. Oh, yeah.
Where's the freaking dog catcher when you need it?
The freaking lion one. Maned one.
At the end of your turn.
Scary ass maned wolf.
Why is it getting
Or Fred or whatever his name is. He had a name.
Friend.
You, Tim, as you carve down one and you're getting ready to carve down the other, you start striking through. You take a step back. You see as he's on his last leg, he falls down to the ground. He's like, no. You hear this. Aye. That's quite enough of that, ain't it? You hear.
Another fucking.
And you see, walking through the woods, off to the far side, Sylvia, you look to your left and you see coming through, flanked on either side by 2 more cockatrices. You see the tall, maned wolf. As he takes a step forward, he's wearing that very fancy-looking vest with the long tunic that's rolled up down his. He's got these incredibly long arms. Several rings adorning his paws, bangles made of gold. He's got a gold chain around his neck. He has this long red mane, or black mane that kind of extends down his red furred neck. So he takes a few steps forward. He stands probably taller than Archibald did. Like a good 6'6" on his back legs, kind of hunched over a little bit. You see as he looks over towards all of you and, no, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think that's quite enough violence for tonight, don't you? I mean, look at your friend here. He's all stone now, ain't he? But I'll tell you what, he kind of reaches up and he takes the cockatrice by the head and kind of like grabs it and pulls it to him and it's got. See, you don't go taming these beasts without the cure. He reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a small vial. Tell you what, I'm a man of business. You lot, shove off. I'll give your friend this. We continue our business here in this here wood, and the rest of you piss off to whatever lives it is that you plan to lead. Do we have ourselves a deal?
I look at Sylvie. pull
We
out
can
an
take
arrow.
that off his dead body.
I pull out an arrow and shoot it at him.
Make an attack roll.
I would move the moonbeam to him.
You begin to move the moonbeam.
And I would hit everything in the wake and away
Okay.
that I can, wherever he's at.
18.
18. So, as he says this, Tim, you're over there just. As the arrow flies and the moonbeam moves, you hear, "Let's fight with them!" You see as there's all these sparkles through the woods, and there are about 2 to 3 dozen pixies that come flying through. You hear this, and this little carbuncle pops up next to you, Sylvie, and begins to barrel towards this guy. He immediately just tucks the cure back into his pocket. "A fight it is then! Let's go, boys!" And you see as several more begin to flank him from behind. And that's what we're going to end tonight's session.
Okay, you're gonna have to hold on.
That's what we're going to end tonight's session.
No deal!
So,
We don't make deals
With
with
that-
scumbags.
we're going to end tonight's session as all the pixies are joining the fray, seeing that you would not stand down even to save your comrade's life. You would not stand down to give up the pixies. You know there is a cure, and you know you can take it. The pixies are now on your side. They're flooding in to help you. With that, we're going to end tonight's session, and we'll figure this out when we come back in 2 weeks, guys.
2 weeks.
Oh
my God.
Between now
So-
and then, I'm gonna reprint all this.
I know it is very late. It is after 11. This is a lot later than we usually run. For those of you who are hanging out with us, thank you so much for sticking around. Really appreciate all of you, and thank you for the subs. Thank you for the gifts and the cheers. And we will pick this up next time, everybody. We're not going to be here next week, but we will return 2 weeks from now. That's going to be Friday the 15th, I believe it is. We will return to see what happens to our secret friends as they fight down against the Snatchers. So, thank you so very much, everybody, once again. And we will be back next Tuesday with Tales from the Blue Cottage. So if you want to see an adventure of piracy and ghosts, come check that out. That's going to be Tuesday night at 7:30. And until next time, everybody, we hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Labor Day weekend. Enjoy your long weekend. Oh, prediction.
Prediction? What's
Prediction for tonight was
It was
we got 4.
Dang it.
that? Voted 3.
Somebody enjoy my
That's it.
coins.
Yeah.
Mine too.
Enjoy the coins, everyone. There was 4 natural 20s on the night.
Would have
Have
never
we ever
thought
had
that.
where no one won? Like,
I don't think we ever have
I
had
like
one where
voted,
nobody
yeah.
won. Bearsy Pooh and 2 others. I can't see the other 2.
Yeah, why doesn't it let us see
Let's
this?
see.
It's so frustrating. What'd you say?
triple dub.
Congratulations, everybody. To those of you who won, Bearsy Pooh and 2 others. I don't know who the other 2 are, but congratulations on your channel point win. Once again, everybody, we hope you have a wonderful, fantastic long weekend. Please be safe, especially if you're traveling. Enjoy your 3-day weekend, and I hope we see you all on Tuesday, and then again the following Friday when we return to continue this tale. We love you all so very much. Thank you for supporting us, and until next time, good night.
Good night. See you later.
Bye.
Oh my.